What's the shortcut menu for? Oh, yeah, what is that? Oh, okay. It's just like a menu? Change tabs in the config screen? Huh? Change the display mode? What? Does that mean? Hold on, I'm curious. So what was it? Alt-Enter. What does that do? Oh! That. No. Don't want that. Change tabs? Oh, I guess it's just for this. Okay. That's nothing too crazy. So what happened? Tell us.
マッケンジー先生はなんて言ってたんだい?
What did Mr. Mackenzie say? Gordon and Faber had curiosity in abundance, and they pounced on us without a moment to spare as we entered, ice hungry for answers.
本当のことって?
About what?
決まってるだろ。ジャックのことだよ。
Jack, what else?
ジャックは急病だ。見舞いには
Yeah,
行けな
so
い。
now we're on Jack the Ripper's route.
君たちも聞いた
And
だろ。
Emily actually has a brain, and she figured out that Jack Miller from her class is Jack the Ripper. Because she saw him murder a guy in front of her. He's taken ill very suddenly, and we cannot visit him, that is all. Were you not paying attention to his warning this morning?
だけどさ、学園中の
It's
噂
not
にな
how
っ
the
てるぜ。
rumor making the rounds has
Jack
it.
Miller.
Why, they suspect he
Kirisaki
may
Jack
be
じゃないかって。
the Jack the Ripper. I was speechless. My deepest concern that I refused to voice rattled my heart from skipping to thudding twice as hard. And then he said it before me aloud, and so boldly at that.
おい、どうしてそんなことを？ただの噂だろ。
What's this? You really believe that? It's all too dodgy for my liking.
まあ無理もないさ。事件の翌日である今日、急に姿を見せなくなったんだ。
Dodgy, perhaps, but unsurprising. The day another murder enraptures the public, Jack disappears. Anyone with a shred of common sense would think it.
以前からジャックの素性
We
を
have
疑う
some
者
who
が
have
いたの
expressed
は
suspicion from him from day one. By the way, how does the game sound? Sounds like it might be a little low to me, but I'm not sure.
彼も容疑をかけられたくないなら、はってでも学校に来るべきだっただろう。
If he didn't want to be labeled a suspect, then he should have come to class. What if he has bubonic plague, Holmes? They said that he stayed home because he had like a very serious illness. It's kind of fucked up.
ホームズ。
噂はあくまで噂だ。
I know
それに
he's
屈しては
just
さらに疑いを
skipping.
強めるだけ。
But like, what if he wasn't? What if he really was sick, Holmes? That said, it is a rumor, nothing more. Let it affect you only serves to strengthen the whispers around you. Something he is aware of, I'm sure. Also, let me... Okay. Holmes's snap was accompanied by visible irritation, a rarity for one of his composure. Are you sure about that? I feel like Holmes is constantly irritated. The situation confounded him to no end, and for a man who took great pleasure in connecting the dots, this lack of answers was less an engaging challenge and more a frustrating folly.
けど、あいつも気の毒だよ
That
な。
is true. I do pity him to some extent.
前から結構嫌がらせは受けてたみたいでさ。この学園にイーストエンド出身って少ないだろ。
Oh, right. I just remembered. We've been live for 6 minutes. So that is 526 minus 6, so 520. I forgot I forgot to add that. Whoops. Oh, I was on my break. There we go.
病気がうつるから近づくなとか、
Fellow students telling him to stay away or they'll catch something.
お前が取ったんだ
Pointing
ろう
the
とか、
finger at him as if something's gone missing or was stolen. It's all very sad.
だから
And it's likely why no one seems to have any
今回もジャックが怪しいんじゃない
issue
かって
with suspecting him this
疑
time
ってい
as
るんだよ
well. What shall I say? He would never do anything like that.
彼がそんなことするはずないわ。
Jack would never do any such thing. Was that to reassure my friends? Or was that more for me? I gotta cover his tracks.
ジャックは大切な友達じゃない。ずっと同じクラスで一緒に過ごしてきたでしょ。
He's a good friend to all of us, isn't he? We've had some wonderful times together in this very classroom, in fact. Is he?
ひょっとしてみんなジャックを疑っているというの？
And you still chose to doubt him, do you? How could you doubt him? It's not like you saw him murder anyone in front of you. And I did, and I'm covering for him. I met eyes with each and every person. Why don't you? And each of every one of them responded with incertitude, as if they hadn't considered the thought. Had they cast their suspicions on a friend? No one argued otherwise, and I was glad for it.
噂に流されてはいけないわ。ジャックの病気が早く良くなるようにみんなで祈りましょう。
We shouldn't be bought so easily by nonsense. What we should be doing instead is praying for his health. And also we should probably get rid of some evidence that I found. Just don't worry about it. Just throw it in the incinerator. Don't worry about it.
ああ、そうだよな。
Capital. A fantastic counter, Emily.
彼女の言う通りです
I couldn't agree more.
あ
True. I hadn't even thought of what it meant to attend here as an East Ender.
あ、多かったんだろ
Yeah, you don't think.
うな。なんだか近づ
I've been
き
giving him something of a wide berth myself.
距離
I
を
wonder how many times I've hurt him without even noticing.
知らない間に
Watson took the question strongly, his eyes downcast and thought.
きっとジャックは戻ってくるわ。その時にはもっとみんなと普通に仲良くできるわ。ワトソンとだってもちろん。
This is the pain of giving birth. Hey, Four, welcome. I have faith he'll return to school in no time, and when he does, we'll get on even better than we did before. You too, Watson, so don't look so troubled.
ああ、君の言う通りだな。
That would be nice. Thanks, Emily.
ミス・ホワイトリー、それが君の真実だと言うんだな。
You believe that with all your heart, Miss Whiteley?
ええ、そうよ。ホームズだって同じでしょ。
Absolutely, I do. And you do as well?
ああ、無論僕もそう願っているよ。では、ワトソン君、行くぞ。
I should like to, naturally. Well, let us be going, Watson. So he's saying, no, he doesn't actually. But he would like to believe.
分かったよ、ホームズ。ああ、でもあいつは幸せ者だな。君にそんなに心配してもらえるんだから。
Alright, I'll tell you what. He's a lucky bloke to have you fretting over him. I wish you would fret over me!
もしイーストエンドでジャックに会えたら、君の言葉をそのまま伝えておくよ。
If we see Jack in the East End, I'll be sure to pass on what you said.
ええ、ありがとう。気をつけてね。
I'd love that. Take care, you two.
ああ、
We
僕
shall.
たちは真実を追う
All
だ
we
け
will
だ。
be doing is pursuing the truth. Holmes and Watson then left the classroom together.
行っちゃったわ。
And off they go.
ジャック、
Oh, Jack,
学園に来
is
な
it
くなっ
really
た
an
の
illness that's kept you from
本当に
school?
病気だからなの？
Or could it be something else?
それとも
Classes had ended for that day. There are no more lessons to act as a healthy distraction to my worries. And with two close confidants leaving for the scene, my unease shuffled to the surface of my mind.
門限まで
There's still a bit of time before I need to return home. Perhaps some reading will suit me.
行ってみましょう。
Woman. Do not. The Academy's library possessed an enormous collection of books, including those gathered by the Academy itself and those donated to it by the government. What? Is she not supposed to become learned? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twy. She's gonna like read like a true crime book on like how to like cover up evidence and be like, okay, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. Are you harboring fugitives, son? I am. Hi, Twy. So thank you for taking a moment.
East End Whitechapel.
East End, Whitechapel. My fingers played along the shelves, occasionally tapping the spine of an intriguing title before settling on and opening a book detailing modern history. A shuffle of a page here, the scratching of my pen there. I skimmed and noted whatever I noticed into my diary. So deep in my concentration had I been that I barely noticed my surroundings.
Ah, Miss Whiteley.
Miss Whiteley? Oh, hi, Lupin! It gave me a start to see Lupin peering through the neighboring bookshelf. She tapped the spine. Would you like someone to tap your spine, Emily? Oh, I guess she's into a killer, so probably.
ルピン、あなたも本を読みに来たの？
Have you come to do some reading as well?
いえ、僕は返却期限ギリギリの本を返しに来ただけですよ。
No, I haven't. I've only come to return a book that's near overdue.
ミス・ホワイトリー、ひょっとして切り裂きジャックの事件を調べているんですか？
May I ask, Miss Whiteley, if you've come to investigate the Ripper case?
ええ。
Yes.
私
I hate how ignorant I've been of my
今まで何も知らな
surroundings.
かったから
I can't personally see to crime scenes like Holmes and
Holmes
Watson,
現場
but
検証も
this
し
is
てないし
simple enough work.
せめてこのくらいは。
That wasn't a lie, but it was an incomplete truth. The research helped to occupy my thoughts with facts, trivia, and the like, which I vastly preferred to the popular guesswork relating to Jack.
へえ、
Interesting.
新聞の
You're
記事を
copying a
写
newspaper,
し
are
ている
you?
んですね。
What is the book
そ
itself
っちの
about?
本は
イーストエンドに関わるものよ。
The East End.
熱心ですね。
I've really taken to the case, I
僕
see.
も
I do
East
know a
End
bit
の
about
ことな
the
ら
East End myself.
少しだけわ
If
かり
you'd
ます。
like a more personal account,
僕も
I've
大きな事
been
件の
there
手
to
伝いで
assist with some
あ
sizable
の場所を
cases in the past.
訪ねたことが
Jack the
何
Ripper
度か
is
あるん
not
で
the
す。
first to cause such a stir,
切り
sadly.
裂きジャック
If
事件の
anything,
起こる前か
criminal
ら
activity is a never-ending part of life there.
事
Have you
件が
heard
絶
of
え
that
ませんか？
scoundrel Lupin? Isn't he just so hot? It's
そう
that bad?
はい。彼らは皆貧しい。盗みや殺し、脅しも多いんです。
I wish I could say otherwise. Theft, murder, and intimidation are a part of life for those without wealth. Like Lupin. Wow, he's just so cool, isn't he?
ロンドンの産業が盛んになり、
It's with those who
それと
plunged
引き
into
換え
poverty
に
as a result of London's
貧困へと
industrial
転落
sector.
した人々が
Beginning to boom, now
そ
live.
こで生きているんです。
And he was sad. More sad than I'd ever seen from him before. Yeah, probably because he's poor and he steals shit from people. I actually don't know. What, is Lupin considered poor? In the East End, the men of Scotland Yard's H Division were no less motivated to work than they always were. I'm not that familiar with Lupin's original story. A group of men huddled within the room of a flat, energy prevalent, observing a collection of documents at their center, with a vibrant focus quite opposite to the drabbery of their surroundings. The subject, the murders which had come to terrorize even the desensitized streets of Whitechapel. They called the bringer of new nightmares Jack the Ripper, but no one knew if he was a Jack or if he was even a man, frankly. The Ripper had no name, no face. Persona 5.
さて、今回の連続殺人事件はすべて深夜12時か
Yeah,
ら
Persona
朝
5 made
方
me
6
think
時までに
that
起こ
our
ってい
son
る。
is like a thief that steals like a Robin Hood kind of character. Or like to be flashy. Now then, we know that each murder has taken place between midnight and 6 a.m.
その時間の
The
ホワイ
White
トチャペル
Chapel
地区の警
district
戒
must
は
be
特
thoroughly
に厳重
patrolled
に行
in
っ
these
てもらいたい。
hours, lest we make any clues. Oh wait, lest we miss any clues. What?
犯人
What?
を特定
What?
する決定的な手がか
Without
りがない以
conclusive
上、
evidence seen
我
after
々は
scene,
現行犯
we're
で
left
捕
with
まえ
no
るしかない。
choice but to catch the killer in the act.
は
Yes, sir.
い。では、特別警視副総監殿からご挨拶を。
Now, a few words from our special deputy commissioner.
ああ、
I had a
どう
feeling
も
it
スコットラン
was
ド
him.
ヤードの諸君。
God damn it, Cheryl! Why you gotta keep appearing? We're not even on Holmes's route anymore. Thank you. Good day to you, gentlemen of Scotland Yard.
君たちの任務は一刻も早く切り裂きジャックを
Beat
捕まえ、
cam.
恐怖に怯えるロンドン市民に再び安全な生活を取り戻すことだ。
Billy, hello. I guess it's time for me to hang out here. Your task is to find and apprehend Jack the Ripper as soon as possible, and ensure the people of London can sleep safe in their beds once more. I never know what to give him for a voice.
そのために今までの巡回の配置を改め、
For that hangout joke. What? What's wrong with me hanging out, huh? You don't want to hang out with me? To that end, I have reviewed your patrol routes.
我々が最も効率よく
I've
H
made
地
some
区、このホワイトチャペルを巡回でき
These
るよう
will
に
allow
君
for
た
a
ちを
more
再配置
efficient
させてもらっ
method of
た。
patrolling Whitechapel streets. Among the documents spread across the desk was a map, which Sherlock Holmes then used to point to where needed. Sorry, I'm a don't know incentive now. 40 out of 50. I help. If we get to 50, Dwarf will voice Sherlock for me.
現在は緊急事態だ。今、ホワイトチャペル地区の住民は恐怖に怯え、互いに疑心暗鬼になりながら暮らしている。
Our task is an urgent one. The people of this district who grow tired of their apprehension cannot avoid fearing this abomination of a human, be it day or night. Paranoia is rampant.
しかし他地域の警備を手薄にしてまで切り裂きジャックへの対策を立てている以上、長期的にこの配置を組むことはできない。
Urgency means immediacy, men. Inspect with haste, for we're limited in how long we can use the manpower from other parts of the city.
できれば被害者が出る
If we
前に
strive for the
切り
ideal,
裂きジャックを
it would
捕まえ
be
て
to
ほ
catch
しい
the
が、
Ripper before he strikes again.
犯人は悲鳴を上げ
We
さ
are
せずに
dealing
被
with
害者
one
を
who
殺
is
すことがで
capable
き
of murder before his
物音す
victims
ら
can
聞こ
make
え
a
ない。
sound, and he is as silent as they upon death.
耳だけに頼るな。
Do not
通
rely
行
on
人
your
すべてを
ears.
疑ってくれ。
Cast your doubts
そ
on
して
everything you
小
see,
さなことで
every
も
person you
すべて報
pass.
告してくれ。
Report whatever
以上だ。
you find out of place, however small. That is all.
いいか。
If there are
では、
no more
配置についてくれ。
questions, you may leave for your posts. The room bolstered with affirmation from the officers before they retired, leaving the few who stayed behind in a much more comfortable position to breathe. What up? I'm home. So are they hanging him or what? Dwarf fan? Thank you for the donation, Dwarf fan. Is this what I think it is? Yep. Uh-oh. We reached the incentive. I guess Dwarf's gotta help now. Wait, wrong thing. Thank you, Dwarf fan. Also, we get to choose my PFP. Is Elio standing on our heads? Yeah, because I'm standing on chat. And then what was the next goal? It was chat writes biscuit. Alright. Hold on, I got a message, Dwarf. Your fans demand you. Actually, go ahead and welcome my spine. It could use it. Alright, let me make a pinned message. Okay, there you go. Poor man can't even rest from being chopped. He just sends me it's a big head. Wait, I call. Well, for YouTube, clearly the Zonky one. Okay, which Zonky though? What image should I make it be? Oh, sorry, chat writes biscuit? Yeah, that's what I call blue sky. That's what I call blue sky, like, tweets. Because I think skeet sucks. So I like calling it them biscuits. Oh, yeah. Okay, but seriously, Dwarf, if you're not in, like, the state to do this, it's okay. It's okay. Don't know, I think Skyrecon had one? Or was it Thunder Dude? I am fine? Okay. Also, hold on. It looks like my food is almost here, so before I call Dwarf and make him wait on, like, a couple minutes of a call, I'm gonna go get the food first before I call. Yeah, that's the one Sky had sent. That across split attack. Yep. I caught you! I caught you, Twy! You better get typing. Get typing, Twy. You better get typing away, buddy. No, call now. Why call now? Okay. Hello? Game audio is too loud. Hold on. Let me turn the game down a bit. Okay. Hello?
I don't know why you're asking me for confirmation. I feel like if I said, yeah, I'll show up if you pay him, and I didn't show up, that'd be kind of bullshit.
Yeah, well, it was just a joke anyway, so...
No, it wasn't.
Well, okay. We do not hear Dwarf. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, let me turn it up. Okay. Could you say something, Dwarf?
Hold on. Oh wait, I can't do that. I have the noise suppression. I can't like shake the mic pill bottle. That won't do anything.
Dwarf has the bodily autonomy to know if he can do a bit. He would have said $500 if he wasn't willing to do it. True.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. You should lower the music? Okay.
The music has been weirdly loud.
Yeah, I think it's like this song in particular is just really loud.
Feels like it's been a couple of songs.
Yeah.
Jesus, okay.
Okay. How about now?
I mean, I could just also scoot up. That probably has something to do with it. I'm kind of leaning back for obvious reasons.
Yeah. But
Just
don't
scoot up
worry
and
about
then lean
it.
back. There you go. It's probably better.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, can you guys hear Dwarf now? Is it?
It's really only.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. They say
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I am gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab my food because they are like almost right outside my house.
Mhm.
I'll be right back.
Now I can be here instead. And really, this is significantly easier than typing at the moment. I could type with two hands, I just have to sit kind of awkward. Like, my hand is mostly, like, available. It's just like, you know, it's in a sling. It's kind of a pain in the ass. How was my day? That's a good question. To be honest with you, I cannot take a shower for like another 24 hours, roughly. I can't do it until Saturday. That's what the surgery instructions said. That's kind of the worst part of everything right now. And even then, it's not even a shower. Like I have to do like a sponge thing or like a wipe down, more or less. I'm stuck with like no. I cannot get into the actual shower until this dressing gets removed. It's basically like a cloth stapled to my shoulder. Can't get it wet. Yeah, well, you know, probably had to happen. Not that I could not have lived with this minor tear, just I didn't really want to. And also, there's no guarantee it wouldn't have gotten worse. There are many one-armed games I can play. Pain? There's no pain. I'm fine. Really, like, this is pretty brisk. I'm being careful, obviously, but like the pain has not really bothered me at all thus far. But that's also because, like I said, I'm not. No, say no. I don't know what fucking universe you live in where you think I'm gonna talk behind your back. I would just say it to your face. I'd have to look down, but I would. Hey. There. It's fine. Whatever, that works. So yes, I did suspect somebody would pay. That's fine. I thought it was a good bit. Did he even have the time? That didn't really look like he did. Hold on. I feel like I'm being given a bit of a bum deal here. Ooh, you know what? That might be easier to hear if I scoop my mic up a little. There we go. Maybe that's better. Man, this is so warm in this room. The recovery time? Honestly, I don't know. I've heard a lot of mixed things. I just know that I don't get this dressing removed from my shoulder until next Thursday. And then after that's gone, I can go back to taking showers at the very least. I don't know how long they're going to want me in this cast, or if they want me to do physical therapy or something. Wait, shit. Did I not bring my folder home? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get up for just a second. I have to ask some questions here briefly. Maybe I'll grab that ice pack while I'm up. Hold on, sorry. I know I've defeated the purpose of me getting on here early. One moment. There we go. Throw the ice pack on. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I had to go. Made sure I had a folder. They put a bunch of fucking physical therapy exercises in there. I was like, oh, if I didn't take it home, that would be stupid of me. Probably have to start doing those once I actually get this cast off with any regularity. I'm of the opinion the timer should be paused, Sandwich Man, but that's fine. You can just fix it when you get back. Tell you what, though, these people really talk up Schedule 2 narcotics like they do anything. I'm not really impressed. I thought I'd be fucked up. Three out of 10, hydrocodone, kind of disappointing. I mean, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I didn't think it was going to be anything that bad. You know, plenty of one-armed games I could still be playing. I could grind my Mirror Dungeons, Olympus, I got my Balatro, I could play Fights in Tight Spaces. Kind of want to try Tactical Breach Wizards as well. And there were a bunch of VNs that I wanted to, you know. TCG, yeah, somebody was telling me about the Pokemon one. I don't know if I'm super interested in it. Probably banned me like I got banned from Pokemon Go, even though I didn't do anything. Yeah, Tactical Breach Wizards. It's like a strategy game. I heard the writing's pretty funny. Yeah, really, like I said, the more awkward thing about the whole one-handed deal is like I'm typing and using my mouse with my left. My mouse is over here on the wrong side of the damn desk. I got home and I sat down and I tried to type in the password for my computer and I got it wrong like 6 times. So here's the thing, Phoenix. There are plenty of ways to cheat in Pokemon Go, at least at the time. I don't know if it's different now. The thing is, and, you know, I can't say all you know me like some people do. I don't intimately speak with a lot of you, but I hope Elio would at least have my back on this. I would not lie about something like this. I did not cheat at Pokemon Go. They just banned me. I do not know why or what I did. My brother cheated at Pokemon Go. He didn't get banned. I don't know what the hell I did. You might have saw me in the car a couple of times, but I was always in the passenger seat. Like, you ban everybody for that? It's ridiculous. Doesn't that work? No, not really. I think by the time I knew that he cheated at Pokemon Go, like, I was already banned. Like, you just, like, fake your location. You just teleport to places. Associate? No, I don't think so. And again, he never got banned, so if I got banned and he didn't get banned, I feel like there's like a disconnect there. Yeah. I mean, maybe he did at some point. I don't know. I didn't ask him. You know, but
The pin again.
looks like it's
きっ
still
とジ
there
ャッ
for
クは
me.
戻ってくるわ。
Oh, really? Oh my god, it started playing off of my phone. Whoops. Forgot to choose it.
仲良くできるわ。
I tried to make sure that
和田さんとだって
it was stuck on like a timer mode.
Oh, I see.
君の言う通りだな。
Switched it around. I think it's
ミス
still
ホワイ
there.
トリーそれが
Okay.
Hey,
君の真実
is
だ
the
という
pin
か
message still there? Yeah, I'm gonna refresh and make sure.
ホ
Yeah.
ームズだって同じでしょ。
Oh yeah, I don't even have my Twitch manager
It's
up.
still there.
そうなる
Okay, cool.
では
Nice.
ワトソン君行くぞ
I would have thought this would count as a separate stream. Okay, cool.
でも
It probably just fucked
あ
up.
いつ
It's
は
fine.
幸せ者だな。
I am going to reset the timer
もしイーストエンドでジャックに
because
会
we
え
were
たら
at 5 and then we
その
added
まま伝えておくよ。
Yeah, you used
20.
6 hours,
yeah.
ありが
roughly.
とう。気をつけてね。二
You
人と
went
も
AFK at about the 5-hour mark.
僕たちは
Yeah.
真実を追うだけだ
So we'll have it be 11 hours.
ジャック、学園に来
Jesus,
なく
how
な
much
った
was
のは
that?
本当に病気だからなの、
Like 5 plus 6?
それとも
$20 is 5 hours?
Wait, is it? Wait, no, it's not. It's not. Whoops. Hold on.
Oh,
$20 is like.
まだ時間があるわね。
How much is the tier 2?
図書館
10?
へ行ってみましょう。
So it's. Not. Wouldn't it be 6 hours? I would have thought it
you
would
got 20
be.
bucks, right?
Yeah, I got 20.
イーストエンド。ホワイトチップ
Oh, okay,
So
it's
then-
30. Okay, so it is.
Oh, so you
An
got
hour.
$30?
Yeah, I got $20. So it's
Okay, 20.
an hour
Tier
and
3
30
sub
minutes.
is 25. A tier 3 sub is $25,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so that's 3
So-
hours.
ホワイトリー
Yes.
And mine is 30.
Technically a little less.
Yeah.
ルピ
Yeah, because it increases the more you do. So I was counting it as like 2 tens.
返却期限ギリギリの本を
So
返
2
しに
30
来ただ
minutes
けですよ
times 3.
ミスホワイトリー
Wait, am I counting this right?
切り裂きジャックの
It'd be
事
like
件を
just it's
調
like
べてい
2 and
る
a
んで
half
す
to
か？
3 hours.
Okay.
私今まで何も知らな
Not
かった。
exactly a 1-to-1 conversion rate, as I have told you every single time you've
現場
done
検
this.
証も
Yeah.
せめてこの
Okay, 7 hours and 30 minutes.
That'll do. Sounds about right.
Okay. Right. Sorry, I've been having the game running on auto while I fix
新
some
聞の
stuff.
記事を写しているんですね。
Thank you, I was about to ask that.
イーストエンド
熱心。
Okay, we're gonna fast forward through this. I wonder if it remembers what I read if I click skip.
は特に厳重に行っても
I
では
don't
あ
trust
君た
it.
ちそのために我々が現在は緊急しかし他地できれば被害者には悲鳴を耳だけに頼
Right,
るな。
somewhere
いいか
around here.
では
Yeah, here we
Yeah,
go.
this one.
Okay. And
Just
you
in time for him
guys...
to leave and not be seen again.
That would be so fucking funny. It's okay. Handle your business, brother. Can you guys hear Dwarf all right?
I don't know why they wouldn't. You haven't changed anything.
Yeah. Well, you never know with stream. But, yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay, cool. The room bolstered with affirmation from the officers before they retired, leaving the few who stayed behind in a much more comfortable position to breathe.
本当にこれで犯人が捕まるといいですがね。
Oh, I pray this will finally be the deed that catches the monster.
捕まえるさ。上司命令だろ。
Oh, they will. That was my order as their superior.
はい、ホームズさん。あなたが指揮してくださるなんて、我々も心強いです。
Actually, I'll be Ryan. You can be Lestrade.
Who is this guy?
He's just Ryan. The
Shows
best.
up every round.
Yeah, he's the best character in the game, as he should.
Ryan.
Indeed it was. Let me tell you, it's lighted a fire beneath us all to have you lead us, sir. Ryan! Fuck
お
yeah!
前、この私が上司ではそんなに不満か。
Do you take issue with me having you as that? Do you take issue with having me as your superior, Ryan?
父さん、ちょっと待ってください。
あ
さっきから黙って見ていれば、これはどういう？
Father, if you would enlighten me.
ああ。私は今回の連続殺人事件解決のため特別警視副総監に命じられたんだ。
Certainly. I've been appointed Special Deputy Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police for the duration of this case.
Oh, BRB. See you later, Phoenix.
父さんまで駆り出すほど追い詰められているなんて。ヤードの人材難もいよいよ深刻ですね。
Their shortage of talent must be getting rather dire if they've given that honor to you.
言うじゃないか。
Damn.
お前は容疑者像をどう見る？
That's the pluck I need. Care to share your thoughts on the killer, Junior?
ええ。
To state the obvious first, they're adept with handling blades.
そして
And they're also familiar with both the human body and the geography of this area.
地理に詳しいものでしょう。それに今回は犯行現場から一切物音が聞こえない。別の場所で殺し運んだ可能性もある。
Though we've assumed up to this point the victims were murdered in silence where the bodies have been found, we cannot rule out that they've been murdered elsewhere and merely planted at their final resting place.
被害者は皆貧しいものだ。犯行の目的は金じゃない。おそらく何らかの脅しか口封じあるいは復讐だ。
Motivation currently eludes me. The victims were poor, which means they don't murder for money. Could be a threat for someone else to silence them specifically or as revenge. Oh shit, he's actually understanding it. Cause I think Jack's whole thing is like he gets sent to kill like the betrayers, right?
なるほ
If I remember right.
ど。それが正しいかどうかお前の目で確かめてみるといい。
I see. And you intend to find out how much of that's true with your own eyes?
もちろん。そのつも
Naturally.
りですよ。
Sir, Mr.
僕の見
Holmes,
解も聞いていただ
would
いて
you
も
like to hear my analysis too?
Shut up, kitten. Daddies are
ライアン
talking.
さん、一体どこから用意したんだ？そんな膨大な書類。
You want to be Watson?
That's kind of it's
Or
like 2-2 right
actually,
now.
I can trade Holmes for Watson with you if you want to be Holmes.
I don't care either way. Why do you want me to be Watson? Are you that tired of him?
No, I can be Watson. You can be Holmes. Ryan, where did you get that not in the papers? Ryan spread the far too many papers he conjured across the desk with spirited smacks and enthusiastic directing to specific names which appeared to be organized in a list.
うわ、何をしとるんだ。事件の調書と混ざるだろ
You blasted idiot! You'll mix those in with the others.
ホームズさん、僕は犯人の心理を考えてみたんです。
Mr. Holmes, I've given some thought to the psychology of our culprit.
おう聞かせてくれ、ライアン君。
Have you? Do go on, Ryan.
う。おいこら、無視をするな無視を。
Deuce, don't you ignore me.
Appears out of nowhere, pinches cheek and flees. Hey, you get back here with that, Thunder. Also, which cheek?
次々と娼婦ばかりを狙うこの手口。犯人はきっと娼婦に恨みがある人間です。
That's your takeaway. That's what you got. Really good job, Ryan.
Wow. That they've
Give
been
us nothing.
Yeah, that they've been targeting only prostitutes just they may bear some sort of grudge against them. Huh, so it's a guy that can't get any ladies, and he might be a doctor, huh? It ain't looking so good for you, Watson. Yes, pulls ears.
娼婦を恨む理由なんて簡単ですよ。手ひどく他の男に
An
裏返
endless
され
number
た
of
か
potential reasons for resentment. He may have been a former client who was cut off.
生まれた後に
Or they were abandoned by their mother as a child out of necessity. My hand was hovering that bigger bonk, Elio. You're lucky you said Watson.
後者の場合、犯人は
If it were the latter, there's a strong possibility the culprit would have been taken in by a workhouse.
そこで
And that is why I brought a record of every single person who was in an East End workhouse.
きっとこの中に犯人がいるはずですよ。
I'm sure our culprit is among one of those names. Neil.
だけど旧品員にいた人ってそれこそ数百人単位なんじゃ。
But there must be hundreds of people listed here. Watson, overwhelmed from the sight alone, began glancing through the name registers with the hesitation of a man who was at a loss on where to begin.
はい。それを何とかして絞り込めたらと思って。
There absolutely are a lot of names, but I swear that I've been racking my brain for a method to narrow these down.
そんな地道なことをしていたら被害者が増える一方だろうが。
A fine way to spend your time. Rack your brain whilst the body count increases.
ライアン君、君の見解は割と的を得ている。
I cannot handle a voice actor saying Ryan Kun. That's the most fucked up thing I heard today. I find your analysis rather brilliant, Ryan.
本当ですか？
You do?
だが警部の言う通り、これは時間との戦いでもある。おまけに。
The inspector does make a fine point, however. It was against us, and this is only in the case of the latter being true.
もし犯人が前者、手ひどく他の男にくら替えされたものだったら、君はどうする？
What would you do if it were the former?
あ、そうですね。地道に調べるしか。
Oh, well, I suppose I would have to search around the hard way.
やれやれ。
Brilliant.
Holmes paid the absolute minimal amount of attention he could spare for their conversation, all as he flipped through the pages of the name registers. He was considerably less overwhelmed about it than his partner.
これは
Sorry, I was just looking at that donation. I still think
Wait.
the link to your Ko-fi should be the subathon thing instead of all the extra math.
Oh?
Yeah, just put like, you know, like, put the Twitch prices and then put like, and just say like extrapolated and tripled if through Ko-fi or something like that, and link to Ko-fi.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I will edit that
I
right
like,
now.
I like the donate message. It's just the subathon is a huge wall of text for math that doesn't really work out anyway. And if you're gonna put exclamation point subathon in your titles, I think the way to get more value should be in the command that everybody is going to be doing if they show up, you know?
Okay. Yeah, let
Makes sense
me...
to me.
Yeah, I will edit that right now.
I'm half tempted to tell you to make one of your profile pictures that mega fruit picture.
Let me see. Okay, I think I'm just gonna delete the bits thing, because I hope that can just be deduced.
Yeah, like, fucking don't do bits.
Yeah. Okay. So here is the new update. Okay, that look good?
Let's see. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
It's also a little less text. That's fine.
Me, Your Honor. If evil, why hot? Judge, he kicked a puppy. Me, lynch him. So true. That's exactly how I would react. His hand stopped.
ホームズどうしたんだ
Holmes, something wrong?
いや、なんでもない。
No, it's nothing.
He then disregarded the entire pile, dropping it back on the desk.
ライアンさんはああ言ってるけど、ホームズも次に狙われるのが娼婦だと思うか
Do you think the next victim will be another prostitute, Holmes?
ああ、おそらくな。だが僕は新たな被害者を生み出すつもりはない。事件を未然に防いでみせる。
It's likely, if another murder were to occur, that is, and that is something I will not allow. I will bring these murders to a close.
そうだよな。これがホワイトチャペル地区に限定した犯行なら、きっと巡回で犯人を発見できるはず。
Right. We've got loads of officers patrolling the area, so I'm sure one of them will find the culprit. Holmes ignored these words of hope, instead picking up the register he had only just placed down.
この名簿に記載されていたジャック・ミラーズの名前。学園のジャックとは赤の他人と思いたいが。
I think the Jack Millers here is unrelated to the ones we know.
マッケンジー先生はジャックはイーストエンドの貧しい生まれで養子に引き取られたと言っていた。
Mr. Mackenzie did mention he was born to a poor family in the East End.
つまり引き取られる前は給品員にいた可能性も高い。
Which means the odds that he was in a workhouse before his adoption are high.
A stray cat just gave birth last week near my house. I made a little box for them. Aw, it's really nice of you, Thunder.
だが昔給品員にいたという理由だけで彼に疑いを持つのは送迎だ。
That alone isn't sufficient enough reason to suspect him.
What had caught Holmes's attention more was his absence from class. To call it a rarity on Jack's part was an understatement. It was a first. Was his disappearance now nothing more than coincidence?
しかしなんという悪臭だろう。土地場が近いせいか。それにこの付近には廃場場もある。
Smell here is revolting. Perhaps because of the Abenars. And I do recall there being a knacker's yard nearby.
What is a knacker's yard?
Solid question. Let me Google it.
Yeah, no, abattoir we learned last time was like a slaughterhouse. Pretend that I wanted... Oh.
Okay. Well, it's a slaughterhouse, but for all the non-edible parts. So it's just another fucking slaughterhouse.
Oh. So it's like for like fur and shit?
Mostly for like horses.
I see. And pretend that I want to check on them, but it's just an excuse to pet them.
音だけでなく
Aw.
匂いすら当てにならないなんて。
So our noses are no more able than our hearing.
She had 8 kitties. They need to take turns to nurse. Oh. Yeah, feed them lots of good stuff when they're able to eat. Leonix. Thank you for the coffee, Lenix. Jack the Ripper. More like Guy the Farter. Am I right, fellas? Thank you for the... Thank you for the $30, Lenix. Alright, that also means chat gets to write the biscuit now, too. Okay, so I believe... What one is the next one? I need to just have it pulled up on me at all times. Oh, right, Minecraft.
No, right, Minecraft.
He said fart. Knackers disposes of dead animal bodies. Yeah.
No, not like that. The Minecraft realm that we keep up expired is all.
Yeah. And I was low on money, so I was like, okay, I'll put that as a goal on my subathon to play
How much
Minecraft.
does that cost a month?
That's a good question. I tend to buy the yearly. That way I don't have to worry about it.
I see.
You sure you don't want to wait till there's a Minecraft update? I want to play Minecraft.
Yeah, like Minecraft updates add anything worth looking at 95% of the fucking time.
The window is late. Oh wait, I need to update the timer. So that was 25, so that is 3 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, oh wait, 30? Yeah.
Was it 30 or 25?
It was 30. It was 30. So 25 is 3 hours plus another 5 is 30 minutes. 3 hours and 30 minutes.
That looks to be correct, yes.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, he did it.
Ho ho, I can maybe use my brain sometimes. Don't pay attention to the math game I did earlier.
Yeah, I was kind of in the middle of something for that. I don't remember learning that shit in 7th grade, I'll tell you that for free.
You don't remember doing that shit?
No.
Yeah, especially the thing with like the little dots on it, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, well, that's repeating. That's what that means.
Yeah.
I know that. My conspiracy theory is that all of the math teachers saying you're not going to have a calculator with you at all time finally reached the era where everyone has a calculator on them at all times. When like, well, shit. I guess we can make this harder.
Yeah. There's a Minecraft update every day. I saw it was open, but did not get the chance to see you do it. Yeah, well, I got everything wrong, except for one. I didn't even understand the barrel one.
Fake Atelier player.
Barrel! He was close multiple times. The Pythagoras theorem one.
Keep it going.
Even if the window were immaculate, the buildings beyond were blackened with soot. The streets were dull and its people more so. No matter where he looked, there was filth. The truth had plenty of hiding places.
やっぱり友人に疑いを持つのは辛いものだな。
Pains me to death. What do you mean? You guys aren't friends. Shut the fuck up. Like, have these guys talked in the common route other than the dinner, like the picnic?
I don't think so, outside of the picnic.
Yet, Miss Whiteley, I still want to know the truth.
I ate a sandwich with him. Now now I will die for him.
With friends like Watson, who needs enemies?
So true. So no one just coming into chat. Calculator is short for calc. Calc? We should invent a platform where you talk to people called calc. You say calc you later. Oh, when you want to contact them. Yeah, hi, Moggy.
たとえ切り裂きジャックの正体があのジャック・ミラーズだとしても
Even if Jack the Ripper and Jack Millers are the same man, I want to know.
それが
I want to know what the fuck you're cooking, woman.
祈るばかり
I just dearly hope I'm wrong.
In the library of Harrington Academy, Lupin and I had grown very comfortable reading through all the books we could get our hands on.
Hey, whose route is this?
Yeah, this is supposed to be Jack the Ripper. You're not supposed to be spending time alone with a boy in the library. Unless it's with Jack. Also, we're talking about calculus because earlier part of my punishment wheel was I had to play a math quiz. And I got all of it wrong.
Is there a lamp on every bookcase?
Oh my god! Yeah, there is!
Like, I guess if you want to look for something specific and you don't got no lights, I guess that makes sense. It just looks a little ridiculous.
Yeah. I guess it's because the lighting probably back then wasn't as good as it is now. So... These guys, though, grow way too attached to people that spent time in their vicinity for more than a week. They also forgive, like, criminals way too easily. Like,
I can understand it with, like, every other character, but not Jack. Jack aggressively does not want to be friends with people. I don't know why Holmes is like, oh man, yeah, he's a friend. I'm like, no, he's not. unless your metric for friends is leaves you the fuck alone, which with Holmes that wouldn't surprise me.
Honestly, yeah, that might actually track. Oh damn, he leaves me alone. He's kind of cool for that.
Oh, Moggy, we put the Kofi in the subathon now. You can just do that.
Yee! I don't think they're going to be good detectives, especially Jack. Damn, I have so many friends. Me too, Dwight. If I was limited to experiencing the East End through the eyes of others, then I was grateful to the many who chose to pen their research and lives. Just wants to kill prostitutes. Leave him alone. Leave Jack the Ripper alone! We gathered as many books on the East End as we could before reading certain passages aloud to each other.
偉大なる産業革命はイギリスに富と近代化をもたらしました。
Did you want to be Lupin?
Hell no.
Okay. The Industrial Revolution brought about great prosperity and modernization to Great Britain.
街を地下鉄が走り、
Wow, we're getting a history lesson.
ロンドンには
Can a guy have a hobby these days? Yeah, his hobby is just killing prostitutes. Jeez, have an open mind. Subways began to run as a popular form of underground transit in London, transporting its more than 3 million citizens from destination to destination within the city. He's like me when I was a kid playing Grand Theft Auto.
人々を富裕層と労働階級に分け、労働階級にはかつてない貧困と地獄を生み出しました。
Whilst new inventions created a number of conveniences for the modern man, it also split society into two distinct classes. The wealthy and working, and the former working class, who were plunged into poverty. Oh! Thank you, Moggy! Thank you. Let me see. Thank you so much, Moggy! Let me add some more time here.
Tell you what, though. These, when I got that surgery done, they gave me these socks, and they were like, yeah, don't take these off for 48 hours. This is for, like, blood clots. That don't make no sense to me. I think they just wanted me to wear ankle socks.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm gonna pace myself this time? Yeah.
These are definitely the longest socks I ever did wear.
Okay, so that is $5, so that is 30 minutes. Yeah, we already got plenty of time. I remember the surgery socks, I've worn them. Yeah, same here. I think I actually held on to some of the, like, I think I held on to a pair that I got there once. Cause I like slipping over the floor in them.
Okay, no, these are not ankle. These are like knee-high socks.
Yeah, okay. Are they like the blue ones with the white little dots on them?
No, those are like the... No, these like go up to my knee. They're for like... I guess they're making so that you're not supposed to get like blood clots. I don't know why. Yeah, that. They're for blood circulation.
Okay.
Surgery was on my shoulder. I don't know why I gotta wear these, but whatever.
It circulates through all your body, but it runs faster going down. Oh. You have no idea how much blood runs through your legs? It's actually pretty important. Huh. Did I read this one? I feel like I read this.
You did.
The shift happens at the same time Jewish immigrants flooded into England from the continent in hopes of escaping massacres. Yeah, they're magic blood socks. Oh! Thank you for the raid, Lynn! How's the art going? I saw you were working on your comic. Hello! Thank you so much for the raid. Also, I didn't hear like the sound effect of like people raiding. Weird.
I gotta shout you out. I got one arm, it's a little slow.
Oh! Oh, that was delayed. It just played the sound in my ear. Okay. Oh, it's going good. Good. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everyone. Coming in from Lynn's raid. My name is Elio. I am a bunny from outer space. I like playing JRPGs, RPG Maker horror games, and visual novels. And today we are playing London Detective Mysteria, which is a visual novel where you date a bunch of like famous like criminals and like detectives and stuff like Watson and Holmes and Akechi and Lupin. We are on Jack the Ripper's case right now.
Watson derogatory.
Also, I'm distorting. Hello. Yeah, the criminals and yeah, they're sons. No, they're not the actual famous figures. They're their children. Yeah, Elio Warpin. Yeah, they call me Elio Wappy because I'm whopping.
I am also here because for once in his life he showed restraint on voicing the one British man in this game he can't voice. I said I would show up if somebody gave him $10, and somebody did, unfortunately. The only way I can get him to not immediately beg me to voice this motherfucker is getting a major surgery done. It's my only gout.
I'm sorry. Oh, thank you for the sub!
Fine.
Me, enjoy your emotes, Lynn. How queer.
Is that Minecraft?
Oh yeah, that is Minecraft! We can... Here. I am gonna pay it off right now for anyone that wants to play it.
Yeah, tell me how much this shit costs, because I'm morbidly curious.
Yeah, we can afford the Minecraft realm.
This better not be more than, like, $40 for a year. Bedrock is not good enough for a higher price point, I'm sorry. Can't mod it, there's no moderation tools, which really, that's the shit that brings my piss to a boil.
Yeah, let me see. Let me go into the Minecraft website. Minecraft realm.
I'm not gonna name names, but there was somebody who joined the Discord, asked to be invited to the Minecraft server, and is no longer in the Discord. Which, that really annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah. Okay, let me sign into my Minecraft. Okay. Where do I go to update? Oh, realms? I don't want Java. I don't want... Is this for Java? Where's the one for Bedrock?
Might have to do it from the game. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
That'd probably be an easier way to do it. At the
Yeah.
very least.
We'll start up Minecraft real quick. Just so it can give me the link. Yeah, for some reason logging in through my Microsoft is like, oh yeah, you played on Java the once like 50 years ago with your friends that made like a collab server and then they just never played it again. You want to renew that one, right? Not the one that you keep playing? Okay.
Do you a favor, get you back on Java.
Manage realm, manage subscriptions. Renew. I don't want the $7.99 per month though. I want the yearly. Huh?
$7.99 per month?
Info. Can I please pay it off? It's giving me an error. But I just went to a different one. Different screen. Okay. I guess I have to pay for the 1 month subscription. I could have swore there was a yearly subscription. But I guess not. Here's my PayPal.
You can only have 10 people online at any given time?
Yeah, you can have like 100 people added, but only 10 can play.
That's clown shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, we don't have to worry about that too much. We don't have like that many people that log in. The fuck? Gotta put in my address. God, it must have just like forgot all my... Did I like cancel it at some point? Because I just had no money or something and I was like, oh, let me just cancel it for next month. And then just forgot everything? I don't know. Yeah, sorry about the doubled audio right now with Minecraft. Let me mute it.
Yeah, paying for a realm yearly used to be a feature on some devices, but they removed it when 10-player realms became Realms Plus. Couldn't tell you why. Cool.
You can invite friends to your realm and start playing now. Okay. Wait. Did that renew Hoshi no Uchu?
$96 a year. Ugh.
96, but what?
$7.99 every month.
Yeah. 96 bucks, God. What the...
So I would put this back at like 11:10 when you're done.
Yeah, no worries. Did this? What the fuck?
What is the problem?
It made a new realm.
Okay, well that's not good.
I had a feeling. Hold on. Can I be like, this was an accident? Manage. Yeah, cancel that. Okay. Okay. There you go.
I don't know if you're going to be able to get a refund. You probably have to call support for that shit, which good luck finding a human to speak to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send them an email. Being like, hey, I meant to renew my realm that I have, but you made it a new realm for some god-awful reason. Okay. So that... Okay, yeah. Hoshino Uchu is now playable, I believe. Let me just load into Hoshino Uchu to make sure.
Yeah, I see this down here. It's a subscription service typically not eligible for refunds. But you can contact their support, and we'll see. Maybe, who knows?
Okay. Yeah, let me email them.
There's a support page down at the bottom I linked to.
Oh, thank you.
I would not get your hope. Yeah, I would keep it a buck with you. I would not get your hopes up.
Yeah. Yeah, contact support. Minecraft. Support. That's some bullshit. Okay, I wanted to renew my realm named Hoshi no Uchu, and it renewed. Oh god, how do I word this? It made a new realm called Starry Bunny Boy instead. I just wanted no Uchu's realm to be renewed, not a new realm. Can I please get a refund for the Starry Bunny Boy realm? Okay, so here's what I wrote. I wanted to renew my realm named Hoshi no Uchu, and it made a new realm called Starry Bunny Boy instead. I just wanted Hoshi no Uchu's realm to be renewed, not a new realm. Can I please get a refund for the Starry Bunny Boy realm?
I would specify that you canceled it within minutes of accidentally redeeming it.
I canceled the Starry Bunny Boy realm within minutes of
accidentally redeeming it, or accidentally creating it.
Accidentally creating it. Okay.
Oh.
You know what answer you should expect from support? Support these nuts. Ha, got him. Okay.
True.
Yeah, I'm not.
Put the timer back at like 11:10.
Yeah. I'm not.
Been a real VOD watcher skip ahead day.
Yeah, sorry, VOD watchers. Okay, 11:11. So, add one, like 11 minutes. There we go.
Mention how you were confused about the user, but that's, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Be a good ad, but like I said, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
well now anyone that wants to play Minecraft can play Minecraft. Have fun.
北部の田舎
I
か
need
ら
to
出
catch
稼
the
ぎに
Linux
来た
when he's
労
on
働
and
者
get him
も
out of
加わり
creative mode if he's done with his roof.
都市部の人口は瞬く間に膨れ上がったんです
With boom in technology and thus job opportunities saw laborers making their way from rural areas in the north to London to find work, adding more to the city's increasing population.
Is that the
やが
queen
て
in this picture?
ロンドンの
I
大
think
量
it
消
might
費社
be,
会
yeah.
を支える労働者は
Where's most of her
職
hair?
も住む場所もないまま
It's the royal.
犯罪と
It's a sign of
不
her
祥の
royal heritage
近
is
隣街を
making
形成
herself
していきま
bald.
す
No, that is a level 10 widow's peak.
With more people looking for work than there were positions available, stability in both employment and housing buckled to a fine point, forming what we know as the crime-infested and odorous slum of the East End. Also, is that a woman kissing her hand? Is she, you know?
Did he have to call it stinky?
I'll see you later, Phoenix. Have a good day at work.
ウエストエンドには高級住宅が
London's West
集まり
End became reserved for the fortunate,
Toshino.
with an ever-changing rich
Hana
culture to
hirashimashita
populate its mansions.
イーストエンドは
What's a VOD? Oh, it's a video on demand. So it's
食肉市
basically
場などが集ま
a
り
video you can watch
そ
whenever
こで働く人
instead
々
of
が
like
形
having to
成
watch
す
it
る
live.
All of
近
this
隣
shit's
街
on
の
YouTube. You could be watching anything right now.
Yee.
Except for the short that he made and deleted within like 3 days.
It was more than 3 days. It was like a solid week of being up. The East End, meanwhile, resorted by necessity to publicly owned abattoirs and meat factories, becoming a prime cornerstone for the impoverished.
ロンドン市民の食卓に供される牛や豚
Elia,
の
the
肉
current
は
goal is very small and hard to see.
この
Oh,
町で
sorry.
日々
Let me.
大量に解体されています
Is that better?
市内を走る
Yee. Okay,
大量
cool.
の馬車馬を処理する
Furthermore, the knackeries for the horses, which pull London's carriages, and taxi cabs, exist in large numbers there. Oh my god! Thank you for the raid, Barry D. Hatchet! Oh my god, thank you so much! What were
Name.
Yeah, I like that name. Very good name. Very punny name. Barry D. Hatchet. And thank you so much for the raid! What were you playing? Hi everyone coming in from the raid. My name is Elia Lappy. I'm a bunny from outer space. I like playing JRPGs, RPG Maker horror games, and visual novels. Today we are playing London Detective Mysteria, which is a game set in London where you date a bunch of famous figures from the past, like Holmes, Watson, Lupin, Jack the Ripper. We're currently on Jack the Ripper's route right now, so we're being a true crime girly that excuses killing prostitutes, I guess. Yeah, hi! Oh, hi,
Allegedly.
Machiko! Oh, were you the one that suggested the raid, Machiko? Thank you so much. Oh, Machiko recommended me. Oh, thank you so much, Machiko! And thank you for the follow, Verity Hatchet. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, what were you guys playing? I hope you guys had fun. And what were you gonna say, Dwarf?
I was gonna say, I already said it.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Yeah, Dwarf is here. Because he was paid money for an appearance.
Don't word it like that.
Yeah, Dwarf is here because I can't voice Sherlock very well, so he's here as the Sherlock voice. Oh, you're playing Helldivers 2. So much fun. Hey, thanks so much for the shout out. Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much again for the raid. Let me see. Yeah, I think I already
ここ
read
で
that.
暮らす貧民の数
A
は
rare recipient of the one-armed shout-out. Only 2 people so
言わ
far.
れています
I wonder how many people will get the one-arm shout out. I will try and shout out a bit more. So that you don't have to be typing.
No, it's fine. I don't care. I'm not. Everybody seems to think I'm some weak, waifish husk because I got cut open. I'm fine.
Well, it's just looking out for you, you know?
No, okay, Moggy, I just did it as a bit.
Yeah.
Elio was actually, like, not asking for once because he knew I got the surgery done. And I said, yeah, if we reach the next donation goal, I'll show up, and someone, probably Twy, did it.
Yeah, it was Twy. I like how Twy changed his name to Dwarf Fan when he sent it too.
I'm glad someone's a fan.
How dare thee. Yeah, I hope stream's been going well. Yeah, it has. Happy to spread the good vibes. Thank you. How dare thee accuseth me of doing such a thing. It's more likely than you think. The total population has been estimated to be 200,000. Shut up. Shut up.
家族であるいは何家族も一緒に住んでいることもあります。
The majority of which live in terraced homes, commonly with entire or even several families crowded together under a single roof.
でも仕事もない人々はくず拾いや掃除で臨時収入を得て安宿などを転々と暮らしていくしかありません。
So it was Twy probably. It was definitely Twy. I was unable to find regular work. I left to clearing away rubbish, general cleaning, or doing any odd jobs as they moved between DOS houses with what little money they managed to protect. It was Twy, yes. Even if Twy changes his name, I can tell when it's Twy because it changes all of the previous ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that affects me too, unfortunately.
Oh, you gotta go
So
to
this-
bed? See you later, Buried Hatchet! Thank you again for the raid. I hope you have a good night. Wait, what? Yeah, so like, I thought it was just the name for that one donation. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. So like, I think when you donate, it appears as like Dwarf Fan, but when I go to see like your message through like my dashboard, it shows it as that was important. And so I'm like, okay, it's Twy. Let's see. Those unable to find regular work are left to clearing away rubbish, general cleaning, or doing any odd job as they move between DOS houses with what little money they manage to pocket.
I think you read that. Is this really just like two people learning about poor people for the first time?
Just learned about poor people today. Damn, that sucks.
Also, no, Twy, see, you're unfamiliar with the VTuber donation tango, where two VTubers or two transgender individuals see dead names on PayPal and they pretend they do not see it. I promise you, Elio does not look at that, your email or anything.
Yeah. I refuse. I refuse to remember anything like that. It's so awful.
はい。だけど、その下にはさらに
It is, and yet there are 10,000 people who live by even worse standards. They're the very bottom of society. You really didn't need to say that.
着るものもボロで
They clothe themselves in unwashed rags. Many walk the streets with their feet bare, unable to afford a pair of shoes. With no means of an honest, stable living, they wander the streets begging for coin, committing thefts, or whatever else they can do to survive. Are you like trauma dumping on me, Lupin?
上をしのいで命を削るよ
The
うに
ones who manage to endure the hunger pains and complete a day's worth of manual labor can hope for, at most, just enough food to fill their stomach. They don't have anywhere to call home.
自然に犯罪の
All this has led to the area transforming into a hub for corruption. Gangs of criminal activity now flourish. Power here is not for the good man to manage, but for the monster to take.
I'm kind of a fucking bummer here, Lupin.
Yeah, I think you're being a little extra here.
置き引き窃盗
You could just be like, yeah, the poor areas suck because it smells and people steal a lot because they have no money. They'll do anything for money. Pickpocketing, larceny, mugging, and even... Emily, wow, glad I'm not poor, teehee.
殺人
Murder.
わけね。
Oh, they're really explaining poor people as an unknown concept, huh?
はい。それでも
Indeed. The time they don't spend on crime, they spend fighting amongst one another for the profits procured by the East End. It's terrible in every regard.
ひどい話ですけど、今回殺された女性たちは単に連続殺人の被害者じゃない。
In a sense, the women murdered during this case are victims of more than the killer. It's society. It's society's fault. We live in a society, Emily.
ロンドン全体が生んだ産業革命と大量消費社会の
They were victims of London's industrial revolution and mass consumerism as a whole. Emily, they can't even afford people to poison. Oh, poison to. What is wrong with my brain? Why can't I read that?
ねえルーピン、あなたもジャックのこと苦手だった？
If I may, Lupin, did you ever find it difficult being friendly with Jack? Also, is the game audio low? Oh, Persipon? It was the first fucking thing used to poison in this game. Oh. Whoops.
I mean, you did turn the music down.
Yeah, here, I'll turn it up a little bit more. Because I don't see it moving, like, barely anything on my desktop monitor. Oh, it's marzipan, but made of peach kernels. Right.
Audio mixing is their passion. Is not their passion. As it
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. Audio mixing's hard. I was timid with the question, which may have unnerved him more than if I were straightforward.
はい。別に苦手ってわけじゃないけど。
Yes. What? No, I wouldn't go that far.
僕はたまたま生まれも恵まれて
Oh my god.
そして
Humble
学園
brag.
に通えるし、友達もそこそこできました。
I
You
have so
know.
many friends, and my family's so good. I got like a 9-incher, you know.
I live in a mansion surrounded by a bunch of treasures that were definitely obtained legally, mind you.
I have a table with 3 candelabras on them.
You know, I was blessed with a good family, the chance to attend this academy, and friends as well.
あの町で生まれたジャック君が例外的に学園に入れたのもラッキーだったんじゃないかな。
Jack is from the East End, but in a certain way, he's fortunate to be attending here. He's just like Makoto.
イーストエンドで
Kodo
教育らし
Naegi.
い教育を受けている人間なんてそういないだろうし。
There aren't many born there who ever see to a proper education in their lifetime.
So, okay, this guy shows up at this school,
ジャックは
Uh-huh.
特殊な存在だったのでしょうね。
and like nobody asks. Like,
それなの
I
に
assume this is like an elective
学園でも
course.
みんなから
This guy
そんな
shows
目で
up.
見られてい
He's
たな
from
ん
the
て
poorest place in the entire country. He's like, I want to take detective class. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah! I mean, have you ever been questioned about your electives?
I suppose probably once, maybe statistically speaking.
Yeah. Then that makes Jack something of an outsider both here and in the East End. To think that wherever he goes, he's treated the same. I wonder if being too pitiful, or too fortunate is all the same to him.
ええ。
It's
そうですね。
possible, yes. Lupin appeared sad at the thought, but his eyes never left the page he was occupied with, so I continued with my own research. Soon after, I happened to find one name in particular that stood out from the rest. Henry Miller's.
Ah, yes, just found this in the book. In this whole library, found the one book that mentions this guy in particular.
How lucky. Truly fortunate. Huh? Haven't I heard this name before? Miller's? Jack's a lone wolf. The document I had in hand appeared to be a directory of some sorts. Benefactor of the workhouses of London, an array of light to the orphans of the East End. My heart sparked in a way that said I had found something of value, and with glowing earnest I read on.
Miss Whiteley?
What is it, Miss Whiteley? Did you find something?
Why is he hitting the clearly you don't own an air fryer?
He's trying to look like the Persona 5 protagonist.
I hate this guy.
I did. Is this Henry Miller's here? Oh, it's this Henry Miller's here. That must be Jack's father. The one who adopted him when he was a child. I mean, you didn't need to correct yourself. I don't know much about him other than bits and pieces here and there. He's known for taking children from the workhouses and granting them an education if they have the aptitude for it. Or so I've heard. He does what to a lone wolf? Jax. Is that so? I should write this down then, just in case. Now start jorking. I scribbled down everything of importance in mind quickly as I could move on to the next passage, though I was sure to do so neatly. He asks nicely first. Jack is certainly fortunate to be able to attend the academy. For the other children in the East End, all they can pray for is any job they will find that may help them live another day. Date and movie first. What sort of suffering did that entail? How lonely was it? I cannot imagine the weight, and trying was enough to frighten me. Miss Whiteley, may I ask you something? What is it, Lupin? It's about the culprit in the Whitechapel murders. Then it's been on your mind too?
僕だって探偵の卵ですから当然興味はありますよ。
As a detective, of course, I should hope I'm interested.
でも
You can't turn a corner without hearing some new theory being whispered about. A poor person, someone killing for sport, a man revenging upon prostitutes.
それにジャック君が切り裂きジャックだって意見も。
And then there are those who suspect Jack.
君も彼のクラスメイトで同時に探偵の卵でもあります。どう思います？
You're his schoolmate, so what do you think as a fellow budding detective? You know, when you look serious like that, Lupin, you kind of look like Lupin. He watched me closely as if to observe and counter my hesitations were I to answer falsely. I thought sternly to myself before answering.
It wouldn't surprise me if Lupin is like the one where Emily is stupid.
Hold on, I need to pull up the guide.
We're almost out of time.
Yeah, don't worry, I can go backwards.
A toothpick changes everything.
Alright, I don't know why looking up Jack the Ripper guide I thought would give me Mysteria in specific. Yeah, there's a walking tour. Okay, hold on. Where are we at? Jack couldn't be him.
Oh, you're like near the ending choices.
Yeah, there's not that many choices. Okay, so once we start chapter 12, we gotta make a save file for our bad ends. Elio looking up how to be Jack the Ripper. Okay, in her defense, she's too busy worried about her crush being a serial killer. It's not him. Jack the Ripper is not Jack Miller's. That's what I think. You are lying.
そうですよね。僕もそう思っていました。
That's lovely. I think that too.
でもどうして？
Still, why do you think that?
それは信じているからだわ。ジャックがそんなことをする人ではないって。
Well, because I believe in him. He simply isn't a man who would do something so awful.
そうですよね。
At least not without a reason.
変なこと聞いてごめんなさい。
Oh, Emily, you're so dumb. Literally, Emily, you literally watched him murder a man in front of you. Point blank. Oh, of course. Pardon me for asking. I mean, in his defense, the person that he was murdering was trying to chloroform her. But still.
I don't really, yeah, like, my assumption is that, like, he's killing people because he has to, because he's secretly a misunderstood good boy.
Yeah.
That's why he probably killed the guy who was actually killing all the... Or he's looking for them, maybe. I don't know.
Mm. Or his dad is...
Every time I see a character like this in these kinds of games, or like Persona 5, it's always like, yeah, this person's evil, but we forgive him unconditionally, and nothing bad will ever come of his actions.
That's a nice defense, Twy. Let's see how it will defend her of all the hammers I throw at her. Oh, of course. Pardon me for asking.
だけどきっとジャック君はこの街の醜い部分を今までずっと見てきたんですよね。
Certainly. Jack must have grown content to see the ugliest parts of the city. He loves the city he lives in. It can be ugly, yes.
はい。美しいものを見る余裕がなかったって言い方が正しいのかもしれませんけど。
Or more accurately, I suppose, is that he's never been given the freedom to see how beautiful it is.
本当に
What's beautiful about
悲しい
London?
ことだよ。
What a tragedy.
ルーピン
Here.
Don't mind me. I was talking nonsense. Our minds were both thoroughly filled with new facts and findings. As we couldn't bear to fit in any more, we said our goodbyes and retired for the evening.
私
I felt we'd become close after our letters and time spent
だんだんお
together.
話できるようになってジャックと少しは仲良くなれたのかと思ったけれどジャックのこと
Now look at me. I don't know anything about
全然
him.
何も知らな
The
かった
places he's lived in, the things he's
彼がどん
seen,
な場所で生き
or
て
the
きたのか
horrors he's endured.
どん
I
な
miss
given you-
Marple. Same.
He has given you no ability to learn any of those things. I don't know why you're blaming yourself.
Right? Yeah, I miss Marple and Kobayashi. They were the best characters in this entire game.
I would call this relationship that you have had with this individual begrudging.
I mean, they were pen pals. My body grew heavier as I walked down the academy corridor. I'd become increasingly uncomfortable with my ignorance. Every piece of his history I had uncovered pressed upon my unconscious mind, and the more conscious I became, the more powerless I knew I'd been all along.
私には
Man, why can't rich people just give poor people money? Not me, though. What can I do for him?
Pendleton, can we help the East End? Hell no, my lady.
できることなんて
Is there anything? Anything at all? I'll make him a sandwich. I'm sure he's just hungry. I couldn't dismiss the gloom building within me. Yet, by God's grace, I'd managed to wander to one place that would give me some solace. Emily realizes that when we say poor people, we don't mean Pendleton. I thought of when we were sitting together and the way he moved clumsily just so I could be next to him. Jack and I have been exchanging our letters here ever since we met. The courtyard was beautiful to me, though less so without him there, and he wouldn't be there now. What made me choose to walk through it then? Day gave way slowly to evening, and evening to the still of night. The courtyard made no sound, and so the grass crunched even with my small steps.
Why are you on campus at night? Why has no one kicked you out?
Right? I stopped at the tree Jack was always sleeping under. I know he wouldn't be here. Why would he? And then he's there, calling it. Indeed, why? Nobody was there. I knew that full well the moment I approached. My chest began to tighten, not with gloom, but with another sort of ill desperation entirely. Of course there isn't. I placed my hand along the bark. Coarse as it was pleasant to the touch. The texture reminded me of Jack!
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Are you the rot this time?
He is the tree. I am the rot. I'm never gonna get over that shirt.
You're gonna pop up to the fucking pearly gates and motherfucker's gonna be at the gates like, okay, before you go in, I'm gonna answer any questions. It's gonna be, what do they mean by that?
I still don't know why. Why did they call it that? I took what we had for granted, giving him letters, my smiles when he responded, our sitting together, our idle chats. They were all I wanted. Nothing came of whispering his name. No one was there to give me a smile. No one was there to respond. I was still alone. Yeah, I still don't get the title. The twist will be that Jack is a tree man. Yeah, I'm assuming the message is that, like, he is corrupting her. Like, he is the rot that is making a tree cease to live or something like that.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Emily has been the rot almost 100% of the time.
Yeah. It does not sound like a Holmes, like a Holmesism, you know? It would be, I am the tree, you are the rot. No one was there to give me. Oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I want to believe in you, Jack. Sounds like dumb, angsty shit, yeah.
Emily just keeps rolling up with, like, brain rot shit. Holmes, come watch Skibbity Toilet. Nah.
But I don't know anything about you.
We have 2 decisions, like, or 3 left to make in this route, and you don't know anything about him. How is this a romance?
What meaning was there in the time we spent? The more the questions surfaced, the further away the answers seemed. They caught in my throat, and I bit my lip and swallowed to stop any fruitless quivering. Maybe it refers to how Emily kept saying, oh wow, I became more of a crybaby than I used to be. Yeah, she's fucking lying.
Yeah, like, I guess, but yeah, like...
You've always been a crybaby, Emily. Yeah, she's literally the same through all the game, no matter the chapter. Yeah, you did not change at all, Emily. Like, maybe that shit could have flown if I actually played Holmes's route first. I could be like, oh yeah, maybe that's understandable. But no, you're like that in every route. You are a crybaby.
They're reasonable crash outs. Most of the time, she's probably crying because she is in a cage, but, you know.
Sometimes a motherfucker's so real you don't gotta change. I don't like this. I don't want to sit here behaving as a piteous coward, living my nights in fear. It's the last thing I want. What's stopping you now? You've been living like that your entire life, Emily.
ジャック、あなたはどこに行ってしまったの？
Oh, Jack, where have you gone? Suppressing the urge to cry, I reached for a letter sheet from my bag.
Fuck you, you're the rot. You're the rot.
You are the rot. You are a crybaby. I wasn't a crybaby before I met you, Holmes. Exhibit A. Emily is all talk and no action.
ジャック、短い学園生活ともこれでお別れだ。寂しくなるな。
You're Morin, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
And so ends your brief yet blissful life as a student. You must already miss it.
いえ、
No,
そんなことは。
not stole.
学校はどうだった？友達はできたか？授業は楽しかったか？
What came of it? Make any friends? Did you enjoy your lessons?
いえ、自分は必要な役目を果たしただけです。
They won't no matter. All I did was fulfill my mission.
役目？これは意外だな。お前に自分の果たすべき役目が分かっていたとは。
Mission, you say? Now this is a surprise. I wasn't aware you knew what your mission was.
That's right.
Oh?
Colonel Morin eyed Jack as a predator would its prey as it backed into a corner.
では、何のためだ？お前が学園に通っていたのは何のためだ？
Well,
自分の口で言ってみ
speak
ろ。
up. Why were you sent to the academy?
はい。女王陛下と警察の息のかかったハリントン学園の動向を探り。
Yes, sir. It was to observe the actions of Arrington Academy, seeing as oh my god. Seeing as it has connections to Her Majesty and the police.
在校生や卒業生を把握すること。
Just as well, I was able to gain full understanding of its current student body and graduates.
その通りだ。分かっているじゃないか。
My, you are absolutely correct. I'm very pleased.
はい。
Thank you, sir.
ジャック、お前をあの学園に行かせたのは、友達ごっこをしたり、シャーロック・ホームズのような探偵に育てるためじゃない。
I shall reiterate, Jack. I sent you there not so you could run amok with friends, nor so you could become a detective in the spirit of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh.
私はホームズへ最大の報復を考えている。彼もあの息子のことは大切だろうしね。
I wish to supply Holmes the devil's fury and revenge. No doubt his son is dear to him.
What? I want to be a detective, sir.
分かっています。学園にいる間はホームズジュニアの動き。
I've paid special attention to the company Holmes keeps that in. I hope my reports have been satisfactory.
ああ、お前はできた息子だよ。本当に物分かりが良くて。
I've been reading about this Watson kid. We need to kill him, dog. I found them a delight, even. I could not ask for a finer son. So loyal, so intelligent, so brave.
I found this freak that shoots rats down in the sewers.
そして狡猾に私の監視を逃れようとするな。
Though you would do well to remember to stay beneath my boot.
The air surrounding Jack contracted and bound him. So tight was the pressure that he thought it would soon sink into his flesh.
What is he, a wizard? What do you mean?
He was acquainted with the sensation. In contrast to the burn, The chill of sweat pooled at his spine and spread across his back so that he felt every muscle stand at attention. Did he just fucking brand him with, like, you know, like the little iron brands that they used to do back in the day to, like, slaves and shit?
No, I think he's just a wizard.
The colonel was livid. The reason was no secret to Jack. The organization had rules, and he chose to break one. He knew this information would eventually come to light. It always did, but he hadn't thought it would be so soon. But what if he were wrong? It was entirely possible that his guilt led him to the wrong conclusion. Something else could have provoked Colonel Morin. A number of things could have done it. Any number.
しかしジャック、とんだ失態だったな。
I never know how long these guys are gonna talk.
Yeah.
That was a shameful failure on your part, you know.
They kind of drag on.
まさか、あんな娘に殺しを見られるとはな。
I still feel as though I were told some jest. A little girl catching you in the midst of murder.
それは。
おい。
どうした？私が知っていることに驚いたか？お前は隠しているつもりでも、私には手に取るようにわかる。私に忠実なものはお前だけではないからな。
Bro, what do you mean? The yapper. That's not what this motherfucker's saying. Did you think I wouldn't know? You aren't the only dog I have lapping from my palm.
私に隠し事をしても無駄だ。わかるな。
There is no such thing as keeping a secret from me. Do you understand?
はい。
Yes,
申し
sir.
訳ありません。
Forgive me. I shan't have been so careless.
Dog.
注意が招いた結果です。
SpongeBob Boo Womp. With your stupid
お
little
前は今
magical
まで組
hat
織の
on.
ために多くの裏切り者を闇に葬ってきた。
You have done away with countless traitors to date.
しかし、殺しを見られたなら、その場で息の根を止めるべきだった。それがわからないほど、お前も子供ではあるまい。
Were you to ever be seen in the act of murder, you were to dispose the witness in tandem. You should be well aware of this.
はい。
I am.
女王陛下から指輪を贈られた、あの探偵志望の娘か。
What do you mean? What do you mean that's all he said? Huh?
What's the next like window of dialogue is gonna be like really short and it's gonna have him yapping?
It's the fucking Kung. Have you ever watched Kung Pao Under the Fist?
I have not, no.
Okay, well then I can't even. Never mind. You are? How peculiar. Then what should you have done when you were seen by Emily Whiteley, the detective with a ring from Her Majesty?
本当なら、すぐにでもお前の手で、あの娘の息の根を止めるべきだった。そうだろう。
You should have killed her, taken her by the throat and strangled her till she breathed her last. Would that not be the assumption for one in your position?
だがお前は、こともあろうか彼女を見逃した。本来なら到底許されないこと。それは私だけでなく、組織への裏切り、万死に値する行為だ。
One must wonder then why you allowed her to run free. The act itself is unforgivable. It's a betrayal to not only me, but the organization.
You're missing out. Kung Pao is one of my favorite martial arts movies. Then again, I think to enjoy it, you must be a fan of the genre. Huh.
The movie is horrible. A compliment.
Like, so
You
bad
either-
it's good?
No, it's just you either get it and it's good, or you don't get it and you're a stupid idiot who is wrong.
ですが。
What?
できないというのか。まさか、彼女と友達にでもなったつもりか。
Did you not go through with it? Has she become a dear friend to you?
そこで黙り込むか。 お前が一人前に女をかばうようになるとはな。
No response. I never imagined the day would come when you would choose to protect, or where you chose to protect a girl from me.
A man, I considered that, but a woman? No.
まあいい。私にも親心というものがある。
Well, fear not. You are my child, and I'm not a man without compassion.
小さい頃に親を亡くし、土地上で働くお前を見つけたあの日。
I found you, an orphan, slaving away at a slaughterhouse.
咳込みもせず、ウサギのカワハギにひたすら没頭するお前を、私は見込み、養子に取った。
I noticed you, a boy of vast potential, skinning rabbits as if in a trance.
Bruh, it's fucked up.
まるで痩せこけて、骨と皮しかなかったようなお前に、私は食事と家を、そして教育を与え、今日まで育てた。
I saved you, a husk of bone, gave you food, cloth, shelter, and education. You were raised as my own.
Hi there, Misha! Welcome, welcome! What is your tip of the day?
You can't just put that on the
だ
spot
か
like
ら、
that.
お前も私に答え
Gotta
るん
give
だ。
Misha some time.
いいか。次の日曜までにあの娘の息の根を止めろ。決して死体を残すなよ。
And so it is time you prove your worth. You have until Sunday.
Oh, kill Emily before Sunday or I kill you. Jack nodded.
他に、お前の姿を見た者はいないだろうな。
No one else has happened to see you, did they?
いいえ、
New.
彼
Only
女
her.
だけです。
当然だ。ふん、いいだろう。お前も学校に通ううちに腕が鈍ったな。あるいはぬるま湯に浸かって堕落したか。
It's a lesson learned for me as well, I suppose. Expected your senses to remain sharp, but even you grow tender if you bask in the warmth of the outside world long enough.
I forgot what the tip was. It's okay. I'm sure you'll find it.
いいか。私もお前を簡単に始末するようなことはしたくない。
I don't want to toss you aside.
Oh. See you, Misha.
だからことが大きくなる前に、お前自身の手で始末をつけるんだ。いいな。
Remember, the clock is ticking. With every second you fritter away, the situation becomes worse. You must rectify the problem with all due haste. They are really, really confident that Emily has not snitched.
Kangaroos can't jump backwards. Oh, you found it?
はい
You found the tip? Yes, sir. Jack said only what was proper, but he could not accept it. Kill Emily Whiteley? Could he do that?
One compliment for a girl, and it's over for this motherfucker. Seriously?
He's been exchanging... Okay, at least he's been exchanging letters with her. So there's like a suspension of disbelief of being like, oh, they probably exchanged personal letters over like the series of a couple months, probably.
Okay, you're defending him a little too much here.
Sorry.
I was going to say, like, he probably has brain worms and has never had anything good happen in his life.
That's
so I
true.
Get it. But like,
That is
still
true.
compared to Watson.
When person shows him kindness and he's like, oh my god, never had that happen to me before. His mind ebbed in painful waves like that of ripples from a pebble dropped in water.
あいつは
Emily Whiteley, what if I... Now cozily in my bedroom after night had long draped the sky, I gathered my notes on the East End murders to read through once more. I had a healthy amount to review, both the facts and articles I had copied by hand, as well as newspaper clippings from each morning, made for plenty.
The fucking juxtaposition of fucking being in a clandestine murder bunker into the Barbie house.
You've got to kill her before she leaks all this information. I am going to like whip you and sear you and kill you, and it's stinky and dirty here. I'm just laying in my bed. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
I'm just Ken. Anywhere else, I'd be a 10. I'm gonna grab a drink while you're... Damn, girl! Put your neck away. What is that? I'm gonna drink and put this away. I'll be right back.
Okay. Workhouses are homes for the homeless. They are built by the state to provide salvation to the truly needy in society, including those who have grown weak from sickness, injury, or alcoholism. Bitch, were you studying, like, what an orphan home is? Did you not know what these were beforehand? To be accepted into one, an official application is required. Should you be accepted and can endure working under the strict eye of its staff, you may be permitted food and medicine, together with a place to live and sleep. The work itself, however, is exceptionally difficult, and the food is barely enough to stave hunger, leading some to question whether they can be seen as salvation. I soon found my eyes were growing tired from all there was to absorb. Jack did mention that his life was one of poverty, as well as that it was one working under watch. Perhaps he really has lived in a workhouse. I need to study the Ripper case a bit more, tonight too, if I'm able. Oh, welcome back. Next, I reached for the notebook of my collected newspaper clippings. Drat, my pitcher is empty. I'd wanted another drink before bed. As I stepped out of my room to fill the pitcher myself, I ran into Pendleton.
お嬢様、どうされたのですか? まだ起きていらしたんですか?
Lady, is something the matter? I hadn't expected you would still be awake.
Nothing's wrong. I was just reading some excerpts from the paper.
新聞の切り抜き? まさか切り裂きジャック事件じゃありませんよね?
Where are you now? You haven't perchance been reading the ones related to the Ripper case, have you?
I'm sorry, but that's exactly it. Misha Gamer tip is kind of elaborate, but I'll maybe make it about as short as I can. But given that I kind of type out long-ass messages, shortness isn't always going to be debilitating. It makes you, for example, not tall. You can't hit the door frame, but you can't reach the highest shelf. But at least you can reach a shelf. That concludes the Misha Gamer tip. So I'm sure.
それに過去にイーストエンド付近で起こった今回に似た事件の記事も
Misha Gamer tip. You're short. The tip for short people. Thanks. I don't know if you're short. I am short. I am like 4'7". You did not need a gamer tip to know that, Eller. Shut the hell up. It's been those and past articles featuring similar cases from the East End and its surrounding areas.
呆れた。あの事件には関わるなと言っておいたでしょう。
Unbelievable. I thought I told you to stay away from that case.
I mean, are you surprised, Pendleton? She does this like every single time.
だからイーストエンドには行っていないわ。
You did, and I haven't been near the East End since.
でもペンデルトン、 この本の
Here, this is an article about workhouses there. They're national warfare. They're national welfare and work facilities that provide food and a place to sleep for their inhabitants. There secretly are national warfare, but don't worry about that.
厳しく監視された中での重労働でここで弱ったり
But see here,
病気
the
で死ぬ者
conditions
も
are
大
so
勢いた
harsh, and the work is such that many die from exhaustion or illness.
ええ。ですがイーストエンドには本当に仕事のない者、身寄りのない者が大勢います。
I've heard such things, yes. However, the East End is stretched to its limits in people who have no work, no family, and no means by which to live.
国が運営しているこの施設がなければ、飢えて亡くなる人間はもっと多かったはずです。
Not for the workhouses, there would be even more dying of starvation than there already is.
Then why not improve the conditions of, like, the workhouse? Maybe.
Why don't you get married and pop out a fucking kid, Emily?
分かっているわ
I understand that, certainly. With this in mind, may I ask a favor of you? Would it be difficult to retrieve a list of all the people who have entered one?
なぜです？
Why?
この名前がある
I should like to know if either of these two names are registered. So give me a second. My sandwich.
I said it before, Chad. I think Marple not getting a proper fleshed out route is a blessing, because all we ever hear from Pendleton, the underlying motivation is the continuation of the Whiteley family. And I don't think I could see homophobic Pendleton. I can't have that happen. He's too based, and I don't trust him.
Maybe he'll be all for it if you can get, like, I don't know, like a sperm donor or something.
I don't think they invented that yet.
Yeah, probably not.
Sperm has not been figured out. There's the two lamps, by the way. Forgot about that.
Oh, yep, the two lamps. You see that, chat? I should like to know if either of those two names are registered. I handed Pendleton a small scrap of paper.
ジャック・ミラーズとヘ
Okay,
ン
we
リー
get a
ミ
better
ラーズ
view of the background now.
この二人ですね。
Jack Miller's and Henry Miller's. You'd like me to look into these?
You're telling me you want Watson in the Cutcher being a sperm donor? I mean, if that lets her be gay with Marple, sure. But I don't think Pendleton would want Watson as a sperm donor. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at those two fucking lamps that are on, like, a small little table, just, like, separated a few feet apart. They could have, like, put another table here near where one of these cup chairs are at, and put, like, a lamp on there, but no. They gotta have two cup chairs. If Pendleton happened to find them on my behalf, then I would finally have a roundabout way of seeing if Jack was safe. He is the speedwagon of the Whiteley family for some fucking reason.
このことは誰にも言わないでちょうだい。スコットランドヤー
Please
ドに
do. And don't tell anyone that you're not Scotland Yard, not Holmes, and none of the other servants.
心得て
Please
おり
leave
ま
the
す。
house so I can get
この
murdered.
ヘンリー・ミラーズという人物にはどこで？
Very well. But may I ask where you found the name Henry Miller's?
It's the only way part of me can be in Emily.
このジャック・ミラーズは私のクラスメート。
Well, Jack Miller's is a schoolmate of mine.
そして
And
Henry Miller's
Henry Miller's is the name of the man who adopted him after he was orphaned. Do you recognize the name?
ええ。もし私の知るものと同じでしたら、少し調べてみましょう。
I believe I do. If it's the man I'm thinking of. I digress. I will look into it presently.
Yeah, I feel like Pendleton was part of some, like, assassin, like, group that worked for fucking Colonel Morin or something. And that's why he knows how to kill, like, people and be, like, a ninja and, like, stalk people really easily. But then, like, I guess he just liked the Whiteley family or something. And he was maybe sent in to infiltrate it, like how Jack was sent into the school to infiltrate them. But then he's like, oh shit, these guys are kind of cool. I'm not gonna kill them.
It reminds me of during the filming of Lord of the Rings, one of the actors is a World War II vet, and the guy was directing the scene, and somebody gets stabbed, and the guy screams at Christopher. And the guy goes, "You know, you don't scream when you get stabbed."
Oh.
It's really more like a sharp gasp because the breath is driven out of your body, and Peter Jackson's sitting there like, "Oh, yeah, okay, thanks, man."
Jesus.
お願いね。
Thank you.
しかしお嬢様、あれほどこの事件に首を突っ込まないようにと申し上げたはずです。
I do feel the need to mention, however, that this comes a bit too close to the case for my comfort.
事件のことはスコットランドヤードとホームズ君たちに任せて、少しはお休みください。
I beg that you stay further away and leave the rest of the yard.
Alright. Northeast of the mansion sits Tower Bridge over the Thames. The Tower of London, too.
You have a...
Hmm?
Oh, okay. I thought she had like a fucking tower overlooking the Thames. Like, what?
Yeah, just the casual tower in her Barbie house.
Honolulu-ass bitch.
If one were to keep traveling in that direction, they would eventually reach the East End.
今はこんなに遠くだけれど。
We're so far apart now. You know what, Pendleton? I just got an idea. Instead of, helping the orphanage and giving them some money, we should make a tower here. I think that's a good use of our money. And you know what? Let's make an energy, an energy plant. Let's make an energy plant too, Pendleton. The poor people are gonna need the energy. But I still have faith in you, Jack. And I shan't tarry. I want to help you, however I can.
あの手紙にもそのことをちゃんと書いておけばよかったわ。自分の思ったことそのまま書いてしまった気がする。
I should have written so in my letter. I feel now as though I only put my immediate thoughts to paper. Pendleton, I need an cave. I'll become a vigilante.
I guess she really is Batman if she was like if Batman was locked the fuck out.
Like alternate reality Batman that just sucks and has to get rescued by fucking I don't know.
Superman and also Alfred.
There's nothing more to do and I had grown tired. All manner of useless ideas circling in mind. I climbed into bed and welcomed a peaceful sleep. Not a sound was to be heard at Harrington Academy. Wait, did you say Superman with such contempt?
He's a jabroni.
It sounds like...
It's not that he can't be... It's not that he's always a jabroni. He's just usually a jabroni. Is
Superman 64 Superman a jabroni?
Yes. What the fuck kind of question is that?
I don't know.
He loses to rings.
Its gowns were coated in a typical winter night's frost. Cool-colored shadows appeared only at the behest of the moon, and even the air was congested with a cold jaggedness that made every intake of breath sting like icicles piercing the lungs. Oh, those poor, poor people! Let's take a moment of pure silver in their name and put it on our front yard. Oh, let's make a monument of pure silver. Man, I can't read. The only movement came from a lone figure in the corner. You didn't need to agree! What is this?
You didn't need to say a word wrong every stream when the word is right in front of you, and yet you do.
Yeah. It's tough, okay? It's tough. Every day I wake up and break my bones. We know. Dwarf needing to say Superman. Bun Bun can't read or do math? Poor Bun Bun. No, even you're saying that, Crystal! The only movement came from a lone figure in the courtyard. Superman loses to Mike Tyson one day because the sun was feeling a little funky. The moon in its benevolence gave him a pretty silhouette of silver.
He's coming to kill you! What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't think I'd come back here again. Jack stopped briefly to look down at his hands. Her white handkerchief was still neatly wrapped around his injury. I'm sorry, Bun Bun. I couldn't resist. I still believe in your literacy. Thank you. Elio, yes. Crystal can also state the obvious. Oi! Can I do it? Can I kill her?
I mean, I could. Real easy, but like, you know what I mean.
This is Emily we're talking about. She's allergic to being safe. I'll have to do it myself, too. He looked up again, a large familiar tree before him. It was a place he now associated with her. She'd always try hard, as she did, to approach me without knocking me up, but she couldn't hide her footsteps if she were flying. Knock you up? She's strange. You'd have to be to want to be close to me. I smell like poopadappas. Just then, he happened to see something small and white at the base of the tree. This is her. He does not mean Mpreg. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Crystal. I don't think I mentioned what I'm drinking. Today I am drinking strawberry watermelon juice. It's really good. And thank you for the head pats. Wait, have we actually discussed profile pics? We have not. Like, Linux mentioned, like, making one be a Zonky Zero picture, but he did not supply an idea for a Zonky Zero picture. Like, we briefly said one or two things, but that's it. Yeah, pretty much. After so many exchanges, he knew the envelope by sight. Timidly, Jack plucked the letter from the base and opened it. I remember proposing for Linux's hyper-realistic Elio art a while back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what one would you like that to be? I think Linux wanted the Zonky one to be for YouTube. Who is the worst character of Zonky? That's a good question.
Oh.
Blue Sky, maybe? Okay. The scientist father? Yeah, he's pretty high up there. Either the father or Sho. One of the two. The father for sure? Okay. Yeah, but the father is meant to be hated. Yeah, I feel like I personally hate Sho more because he's in the game for a lot longer than he is, and he said some really bad things, but...
Bad news. The Fire Emblem Heroes Banui Easter banner dropped. You can look at them, I sent them to you.
Uh-oh. Let me see. Oh my god. Is Vale a character that's, like, original to Heroes, or...?
No, she's an Engage.
Oh, she's an Engage? I shouldn't be surprised. She reminds me of my OC. Oh, the big old fluffy ears.
That one, I think, is from the game.
Yeah, and I think Plumeria was an original too, with Olivia. But Olivia's awakening. On Bunny Honglu. Wait, Honglu? No, his name's not Honglu. Long Q. That was his name.
Surrounded by women that he hates in rat and bunny suits.
Damn.
He's gonna blow his brains out.
Poor guy. Yeah, but the father is the one who created the show. Horrific. Well, Elliot, you can choose the father or show. I feel like the father looks more ugly, so I will go with the father. God. Hate it here. I'll use his "this is the pain of giving birth" to image with all the fucking pipes strapped to him. Mess with this. Let me move something around real quick. What is that? Oh, that's my puppy grip.
Or what?
My puppy grip. The thing for the Switch controller.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like this little grip that you like put your Joy-Cons on.
Let's see.
The puppy grip. Okay, let me change this.
Probably a bit late. Nah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
What's up? Yeah, the father for YouTube, because remember. Vtuber. No.
That.
Oh, I have to verify it's me. They're like, are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, it's me, unfortunately. I gotta check my phone. I gotta be like, yes, that was me. That was in fact me. Wait, oh shit. I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh god. My phone has like this issue where like on occasion it just like does not detect my pattern for unlocking, to where I have to shut it off and then shut it back on for it to miraculously remember how to put my code in. You have a puppy grip? That sounds adorable. But also, yeah, welcome. Is it Braided Shutoy? Welcome, welcome. Let me know if I said your name wrong. Let me turn this on. I tap yes on my phone or tablet. Once my phone starts up. What do we make his Discord? Yeah, there's still Discord and Twitch that need photos, but you are exempt from deciding another photo because you used up your usage. Linux. Okay, start up phone. Come on. Come on, you can do it.
Pause the timer.
I'll pause the timer. Okay, yeah. 10:04. I think it's been like a couple minutes.
Maybe 10:10.
10:10. Okay. Oh my god, my phone takes forever to start up. Can I like use a different way to verify maybe? Here's your phone or tablet. Open the settings menu. Okay. Oh, I got a reply from Minecraft.
No.
No, it's probably just automated shit. This is an auto response, but there are actual humans working on your question. You can find answers for many common requests on our help page. Thank you for your patience and support. We're hoping these resources help you get back to crafting right away.
What a completely worthless thing to send. The state of customer support, where it's like, yeah.
Does this article answer your question? No.
Can this article put $8 in my fucking bank account?
That did not help at all. Yeah, I'm sure this was reviewed by, oh, I'm looking for something, we're here to help. Try asking a question, I'll try to help you. I'll just deal with that later. Anyway. Let me unlock my YouTube. Yes, it's me. Oh wait. Okay, here we go. Let's put in the code. Okay. I think it might take like a couple minutes for it to actually go through, but...
Why do rabbits look like that when it's like down view?
Oh. Gormless. And then, pretty sure I have Linux's art saved on my desktop somewhere.
This is good too. It's like a lever. Oh wait. I hit the wrong button. Do not click on that link.
Oh. I did click on the link.
Well, I don't think it's anything malicious. It's fine.
Okay.
Try that again. Maybe just shoot that link. Just delete that manually. Oh, wait.
Did you post it again?
No, I posted it correct.
Oh, you posted it correct. The glubber. Lamb, 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 lamb.
Mika. Make your drinking sound. Mika. Make your drinking sound.
Okay, I guess I must have saved it somewhere else. I'm not gonna look around. I'm just gonna grab it. I know I have it somewhere. I have it on Discord. Woohoo! Because Linux posted it there. Or there we go. Bum 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 bum. Okay, there we go. Got the blue ski. Let me see. Wait, but none of those two were my idea. Wait, wasn't the Zonky one your idea? Morbius? Wait, whose idea was it for the Zonky? Pre-edit live action Sonic? For which social media? Twitter or Discord? God, that lettuce look like fangs from afar.
I put that link I accidentally sent through Virus Total. It looks fine. It's
okay,
probably
cool.
nothing. It's just a bullshit crypto website for like trading, or like a day trading website. I don't know.
God.
It's a stanky PNG.
Discord. I don't have strong preference. Okay. I'll make it my Discord icon then. Pictures. It's so crispy. There we go. And then all that we have left, I think, is the Twitch profile picture. Oh, Zonky was Skyr Khan, or whoever asked if you're okay. Oh, I see. Okay, then yeah, you can leave a suggestion. What was your suggestion, Linux? To you who find this letter. I pray with all my heart that you will return to class soon.
祈っています。手紙じゃなくても構わない。返事がなくても構わない。
It's alright if you don't have a letter for me. I'm still content if I don't receive a reply.
Put the timer back at 10:10, by the way.
Oh, right.
あなたに会いたい。あなたと一緒にこの場所に座りたい。
You got a little distracted?
No, really.
Just saw Elia's Discord, Abby. At least it's the good Sonic.
それを
That's all I keep wishing for.
ハンカチはいつで
There
も
isn't any rush to return the handkerchief. However long it takes, I'm happy to wait. Sunder did not write their name at the bottom. She didn't need to. You. It's already working, I see. No one heard him. He sorely wished in that moment someone could. The East End of London kept to a hopeless ritual. Murder did make one uneasy, but they changed little for its inhabitants. Across... Huh? What's up?
Sorry, I'm just reading it.
Oh. A prostitute was a creature of habit, be the client a murderer or a saint, as long as he had the coin. And one such woman, who was stepping into a terraced house in Whitechapel's Hanbury Street, was now to a point where she may well have considered bedding a murderer for scraps.
今日は参ったよ。丸一日。
I want Joe Higashi meme as a PFP in Discord, or Discord was already, yeah. So it would be Twitch. This ain't been my day. Not a bloomin' thing to eat since I rose with the sun. Before she could close the door or conclude her bitter mutterings, she felt someone reach from behind and cover her mouth.
This is the different guy.
Yeah. She resisted, but there was little point. Her assailant had cut a perfect line from her left ear to her right. Those mutterings would be her last, for he had robbed her of the ability to scream. Yeah, I'm fine with it in Twitch too? Okay. Let me pull up the Joe Higashi meme. Joe Higashi meme. The would you rather $1 or $2 one? Let me change that. As she was smacked against the ground, her assailant dived over her body in a hungry motion, the blade hacking into her with mad elegance to cut through stubborn flesh and spine. Jeez. Okay, where was it? I think it was settings? Yeah. And then where did that save to? Oh, it was a fucking WebP again. I hate WebPs. This shit needs to get rid. This shit needs to get killed. There ain't no point.
Tell you what, chat room, I'm thinking about wet Altaria again.
Oh. Let me see. Oh my god. Wet cat. Have you not seen Wet Altaria? I have not, no. But then, quite curiously, they stopped. They spied a pretty handkerchief on her form and, appearing uninspired, used it as a clumsy scarf to keep head and body as one. And it was not to say violent pleasures were fully abstained. They drew a line from chest to abdomen, cracking through the sternum just to satisfy their ears with the melody of broken bone, and dismissed with her intestines over her right shoulder, before rummaging barehanded through organs and removing prized parts. Jesus! What the fuck? I was not expecting it to go into that much detail. The body was now more rosy than pale, and it did not take long for the handkerchief to change from ink-blotted to completely soaked. The murderer suspected the pattern would have been considered fashionable by fellow rouge-lipped tarts, a final parting gift worth considering for the next one as well. Damn, alright, man. They're like, we gotta keep it faithful to, like history, so we gotta describe it in excruciating detail. Scotland Yard arrived on the scene when it was still a black night, but technically already the next day. Inspector Lestrade scrunched his face in disappointment as he saw the body. Oh, I smell another one. Oh wait, that's not me. It's you.
Christ, another one.
I'm afraid so. It was too late by the time she was found.
When was that?
Supposedly, not long after the great clock at Christ Church and Spittle Fields chimed 6. There are 2 brass rings along with a few farthings at her feet. I assume they belong to the victim. Do you suppose the handkerchief was hers too? The one around her neck.
おそらく首をかき切った後に臓器を取り出すためにとりあえず出血を止めたのかもしれないな。
Most likely, a perplexing step after slitting her throat and removing her organs.
これがなければ首はもげ落ちてしまっていただろう。
It's the only thing preventing the complete decapitation of the head, as far as I can observe.
それにこんなに派手に首の動脈を切れば吹き出す血を浴びてしまう可能性がある。
Could be they wish to minimize blood splatter from the arteries. That would be an issue regardless, but the less evidence, the better.
しかし犯人は毎回殺害後も実に巧妙に自分の証拠を残さずに逃げている。
And fine work they did of that. Again, they have avoided leaving evidence that would incriminate them at the scene.
不用意に足跡を残さないためにこのハンカチを巻いた。そうは考えられないか。
I propose this handkerchief was bound to that end as a means to avoid leading us to them. Do you concur?
にしても妙だな。
Something still strikes me as odd.
殺した後にわざわざこんなことをすれば当然捕まるリスクは高くなる。
The more time the killer spends defiling the body, the greater the odds of being caught.
前回までは犯人はこんな真似はしなかった。
They've never gone this far with previous victims.
さあどうかな。前回もこうするつもりだった。しかし途中で時間切れになったとしたら。
Yes, very true. But what if this was what they've always intended, and they merely ran out of time?
リスクを冒してでも犯人にとってやる意味がある行為だとしたら。
What if this has some meaning to our killer, enough that they would risk being caught?
例えば見せしめや脅しのために。
such as to set an example or to threaten someone?
おそらくな。あるいはただの快楽殺人者か。
I'd say so. Or they simply kill for pleasure.
殺された被害者たちは皆貧しい娼婦です。金目当てではないことは確かでしょうけど。
Jesus, shut up, bitch. This victim is another penniless prostitute. We can conclude money is no motivator. Penniless prostitute is a hell of an insult.
Right? God damn. Oh, excuse me. Both father and son's eyes went from observing the body outward to its surroundings, searching for clues. Bystanders who happened to be wandering the streets before waking hours noticed the police presence and gathered for a closer look.
しかし残念です。ヤードをあれだけ集めて巡回させても切り裂きジャックを捕まえられなかったとは。
It is truly regrettable that even after having so many men patrol the area, we weren't able to catch him. 1 second.
No problem.
ああ。残念だが巡回ルートをもう一度練り直すしかないな。
Ooh, I wonder if well, there probably has been a few Mystic Messenger updates since I last checked.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Regrettable, but time does not wait. I shall have to take another look at the patrol routes.
どうなっているんだ。まさかこれをあのジャックが。
Don't understand. This really be Jack's work?
切り裂きジャックはジャック・ミラーズだというのか。彼がこんな冷酷で残忍に人を殺せる男だったというのか。
Jack the Ripper, our Jack Millers. That man be capable of murdering in such an inhumane way.
わからない。可能性はゼロではない。
I'm at a loss. Possibility still lingers, but...
なあ、ホームズ。以前一度。
Listen, Holmes, you remember when we visited Emily, don't you?
ああ、ミス・ホワイトリーが行方不明になった。
It wasn't that long ago, so yes, she went missing.
あの時、彼女妙に怯えていて、俺たちに何かを隠しているような気がした。
Ugh, they got brains. When I first found her, she seemed particularly anxious. It felt as though she were hiding something from us.
ワトソン君、そういうことはもっと早く。
Watson, why didn't you say this early?
Well, you know, she was going to such lengths to keep it hidden. It didn't feel right to tell anyone about it.
それに本人は何でもないって言ってた。
Why is he so quiet? Why is he so quiet?
I don't know. And when I asked, she said nothing. I could have imagined it.
俺の考えすぎで済んだらそれでいいよ。だけどもしもあの時彼女が何かを目撃してたら。
And if I did, that would be nice, but if she happened to see something... Why did I expect Emma Lane instead of Emily? You're thinking about Cinderella phenomenon.
彼女は二度とこの近くには近づけさせない。そうだろう。
Not to allow her near this area again, however. Ember?
Oh, I do. She'll be alright, as long as Pendleton and us are with her. And as long as she never comes here again.
She needs a 3-man escort at all times.
You really want Cinderella phenomenon Evermore streams, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, here we go. This is the save point that we have to save for the bad ending.
犯行予告。
A letter like no other arrived at London's Central News Office. Okay, let me make a note here. It was secured in an envelope postmarked East London and written in red ink. Its contents raised the hairs of all who read it.
親愛なるボスへ
Dear boss,
警察が俺を捕まえたも同然と
I
いう
keep
が
on hearing the police have caught me, but they won't fix me just yet.
奴らがあまりに
I've
得意げ
laughed
だか
when
ら
they look so clever and talk about being on the right track.
俺は売春婦には恨みがあ
I'm
る
down on whores and I shan't
捕まるまで
quit
やめる気
ripping
はな
them
い
till I do get buckled.
俺を捕まえられるも
How
の
can
な
they
らやっ
catch
て
me
みな
now? I love my work and
殺
want
し
to
は
start
まだま
again.
だ続くむしろこれからが本番だこの前の仕事ぶりを書くの
I
に
saved
ぴっ
some
た
of
り
the
の
proper
赤い
red
血を
stuff in a
ジンジャ
ginger
ーエー
beer
ルの
bottle
瓶に
over
溜
the
め込んだ
last
が
job to write with.
三河みたいに固まって
But it went thick
使い
like
物に
glue
な
and
ら
I
なかっ
can't use it. Red ink
た赤
is
インク
good
も
enough,
お
I
つまみだ
hope.
ろ次は女
The
の耳を
next
切
job
り
I
取って
do, I shall
警
clip the
察の旦
lady's
那衆の
ears
お
off
楽し
and
みに
send
送
to
る
the
から
police
な
officers just for jolly, wouldn't you?
この手紙をしまっておいて
Keep this letter
俺が
back
次の
till I
仕事を
do
した
a
ら
bit
すぐ
more
に世
work,
間に知ら
then
せて
give
く
it
れ
out straight. My
俺の
knife's
ナ
so
イフを
nice
よ
and
く知
sharp,
れ
I want to get to work right away if I get a chance. Good luck.
お前の親愛なる
Yours truly,
切り裂きジャッ
Jack the Ripper.
追伸
P.S.
この俺が医者だなん
Wasn't
て
good enough to post this
笑わ
before
せ
I
る
got
な
all the red ink off my hands. Curse it. No luck yet. They say I'm a doctor now.
何がハハハだ。まったく虫綱走るやつだな。
Give me ha ha, you sick bastard.
Inspector Lestrade poked at Ryan's head.
やめてくださいよ
Not my
僕が言ったんじゃないで
words.
すよ切り裂きジャックが
All
書
I
いた
did
手紙
was
を読ん
read
だ
the
だけなんで
Ripper's
すから
letter.
ね
一体何を考えているんだ、切り裂きジャックは。
What is he thinking?
Inspector Lestrade scowled as he'd done often lately. So often, in fact, that it was to be certain new recruits thought the expression his natural one.
レストレード警部、その手紙はおそらく本人が書いたものではない。愉快犯の仕業だろう。
Inspector, I'm of the opinion that it was not the Ripper who wrote this. It was likely the work of someone who thought it would be a laugh to do so.
そんなものをいちいち真に受けていたら、捜査はたちまち混乱に陥る。
Don't take this nonsense seriously, or you'll throw the entire investigation into confusion.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate and take a moment, Twy. Take a bite. Mm-mm-mm.
もし犯人が書いたものだとしても、つまらない文面の深読みをするうちに踊らされて、新たな被害者を増やすかもしれない。
Even if it were legitimate, the time spent analyzing it would just give him more time to kill.
ええ、我々もそう思っていました。この先を読むまではね。
We felt much the same, my good man, until we read the rest.
どういうことだ？
Was there more?
この手紙には
An
2
entire
枚目がある
second
んです
page's worth.
読んでみたまえ。
Read it for me.
はい
Right away, sir.
それともう一つ言っておく
PPS. Silly
次は
me.
女王陛下の名
Wish I
探
had
偵
the
だと
good
拾
ink
っ
for
た
this one.
女
I'm gonna butcher that pretentious slut who fancies herself the Queen's detective, Emily Whiteley.
Damn.
Jeez.
俺はイーストエンドの娼婦を
Once I'm
皆
done
殺した
making
ら
a slaughterhouse of all the
次は
whores
ロン
in
ドン
the
中の
East
気に入
End,
らない
I'm
女を
gonna get my jollies by
1500人
killing off
殺
the
そうと
next
思っている
1,500 pretty things I don't like.
女王陛下も真っ青の殺しを見せてやるから
Oh, to see the
楽し
face
み
of
に
Her
していて
Majesty
くれ
after my next job. Even she will go pale. Won't keep you waiting long.
今まで
I wonder how many
殺しがイーストエンド
idiots
だ
who
けだ
thought
と
my
思って油
games
断
would
していた
stay in
バ
the
カな
East
奴ら
End will piss
みんな
themselves
青ざめる
then.
がいいさ以上です
That's all there is. For a short while, no one said a word.
なるほど。確かに興味深いが。
I see. Well, that is interesting, but...
ミス・ホワイトリーはあなたの息子さんとも仲良くしている娘さんですな。
Miss Whiteley is a friend of your son's, isn't she?
ああ、彼女は有名だ。しかし、 なぜ彼女の名前を出すのか。
Indeed, she is a beloved young lady in general, but why write her name?
Sherlock Holmes, who had been scrutinizing the letter since the conversation began, looked up with a puzzled frown.
どうします警部。
What should we do, Inspector? It's not impossible for this to be false.
指名までされると妙に不気味ですね。もし次に狙われるのが本当に彼女だったら。
But with someone having been named, it's a bit difficult to stand here and do nothing. What if she is being targeted next?
警官にホワイトリー家の周辺の警備をさせなければいけませんな。
True or false, we'll have some of our men guard the Whiteley residence.
我々が最も尊重しなければならないのは善良なロンドン市民を犯罪から守ること。
Their duty as policemen is first and foremost to protect the good people of London. She is as good as they come.
ではホワイトチャペルを巡回監視する警官を削り、テムズ川の南にあたるホワイトリー家の屋敷に回すと。
Do you intend to take from those stationed in Whitechapel and move them south of the Thames?
ええ、私もこの手紙が本物だと信じ込んでいるわけではありません。
Yes, I have my doubts of the letter's veracity, as I'm sure we all do.
しかし我々は犯人逮捕の前に人命を尊重したい。たとえ偽の犯行予告でも可能性がある限りは彼女を守るべきだと。
Still, I would prioritize the preservation of human life over the capture of criminals. As long as the threat may be genuine, I want to protect her.
For a moment, I saw Lestrade and I thought, wait, is that Watson? Why isn't he blonde? Oh, must run in the blood.
その心意気はご立派ですな。
Yeah, we've never seen Watson's dad yet, huh?
You're a man of good character, Inspector.
だが彼女の周辺を警戒するにはホワイトチャペルの巡回警官を減らすことになる。
Decreasing police presence in Whitechapel does pose its risks, however, I may point out.
もし私が切り裂きジャックなら、ホワイトチャペルから警備が減った日に犯行に及ぶだろう。
Were I Jack the Ripper, I would act knowing I had more freedom in my playground.
ではどうすれば？
Then what do you suggest?
イーストエンドの住民も半分は男だ。あの町の男たちに協力を訴えるんだ。
Half of the East End's inhabitants are men. We should appeal for that help.
そんな無理ですよ。彼らは切り裂きジャックに怯えている。
Fine idea if it weren't so impossible. I'll scare down to their boots of Jack the Ripper.
どんな男でも自分の妻や娘、恋人を守るために勇気を振るうことができるはずだ。
Alone, yes, but any man may screw their courage up when the lives of their wives, daughters, or lovers are at stake.
Oh, I hope you have a good rest of stream. I gotta get going. Oh, thank you so much, Magical. Yeah, you have a good rest of your day. See you later.
それなら警官もいくらかホワイトリー邸に振り分けることができるだろう。
If we receive some assistance, it will better our chances when we send some of our own men to defend the Whiteley residence.
呼びかけてはみますが、警察への批判も強まっていますし、彼らが答えるでしょうか。
Well, I'll try, but their criticisms towards us grow worse each day. I dare say they would sooner let us rot than lend a hand.
だが最後は自分の身は自分で守るものだ。
Then they should sooner learn that at the end of the day we must all look after ourselves.
Inspector Lestrade looked out into the city with sadness. London's streets had lost their color since the Ripper murders began, and that had become especially pronounced in Whitechapel. He much preferred something more of a bustle.
すまないが警部、手紙の写真をもう一組もらえるかい？
Pardon me, Inspector. Would your staff be able to produce a photograph of the letter for my reference?
構いませんが、どうするつもりです？
That isn't a problem, but whatever do you need one for?
なあ、もう少し私の方でも考えてみたくてね。
Oh, I just wanted to do a bit of thinking on my end.
Sherlock Holmes did not have to wait long for the negatives to produce a copy for him. whereupon he carefully placed it in his breast pocket. He then returned his eyes to the map with markings for each murder on the wall. Southwest London, at the Whiteley residence.
これが切り裂きジャックの手紙?
This is a letter from Jack the Ripper? Okay, I think that is a good place to end for the day. I just wanted to get through the whole Sherlock dialogue before stopping for the day. Yay! Alright. I think I'm gonna be playing Minecraft next. But I wanna go and take a shower first before taking a bath. Or wait, what? I said that wrong. I want to go take a shower first before playing Minecraft. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Anyway. Thank you, as always, for joining me for London Detective Mysteria and voicing Sherlock for me, Dwarf. But yeah, I will see you guys later.